everyone, and welcome to Tabletop Obscura presents Agents of Edgewatch. I said that a little bit too fast, but there you go. So, session 34.
Woo!
Hooray!
I don't know, for some reason it always surprises me that we'd be going on for this long. But
We are terrible people.
An
I think this
exciting
lasted
surprise.
Longer than at least half of my relationships? No, that's probably generous.
God, a campaign that lasts longer than my last relationship. Oof.
Your campaigns, your relationships are in episodes.
Well, I'm not going to go into the
Described
details.
as sitcoms, though.
Yeah.
Well, some might say it was a comedy of errors. But,
we
Wow.
Yeah.
how
Holy
is
smokes.
everyone?
Quite well, thank you.
Excellent.
Quite well.
Excellent. Oh, good. I'm glad. And I hope chat's doing well as well. I need
Yeah.
to check
Hello,
to make,
chat.
I need to make sure that
Or
something is
listeners.
working. Oh yeah.
boxes.
Hang on, wait, what? Boxes?
Boxes?
Yeah. A box with text in it.
Yeah,
Oh.
right.
It's
not
And it's
box
actually
text,
working.
though.
And it's
You
not
got-
going away. I fixed it. I fixed
Got
it.
all excited and thought that there was box text already.
I want you to know, Matthew, that you have trained me to begin salivating and hardening at the thought of box text. I don't know
Well,
how you did it.
if I get to 5 regular subscribers, I'll do an ASMR video
Oh, yeah.
where I will read out box
Oh,
text for
yeah.
like
Hang
5
on,
minutes.
Give me a second.
No.
No, no, no.
Just got to create 4 alt accounts.
Alt accounts.
Basically, I want to unlock
Thank you
that
for the
second
reminder.
custom emote so I can have a box text
Box
emote.
text emote.
As soon as I
Seems
got
like
that,
a good idea.
I should do that at the bar.
I wrote a Google script that will click the button for channel points. Does anybody else want it?
Nice. Sure.
Yay!
Do I have to have focus to the window?
You do, yes.
Ah, nah. Can't do it.
Okay.
Damn.
Do you know what I do? I'm not gonna run it right now because it doesn't work half the time. But I just turn off my other monitor and move the screen to that monitor
Mm-hmm. That
because
works.
that's a better workaround than figuring out how to do it without focus.
Wow.
All
So,
right.
other things.
Other things?
You leveled up last week.
We did.
Oh, yeah, we mostly did.
It was a well-deserved level up because that was a fight.
Well, yeah, no, it was a slog, and our longest episode session ever, like 4 hours and something after I chopped it up for the
Yes.
POD.
Incredible work.
Mm-hmm.
Incredible work.
It was also a day late, but I was
That's
exhausted
okay.
after last week.
Oh gosh, yeah. Let's not do that this week, unless we do, which would be awesome.
Let's not, but if we do,
Mm-hmm. It'll be great.
It'll be awesome.
so who wants to go first with what they did for level 9?
All right.
Yeah.
Ladies first.
I got more hit points.
Yay.
What? I got more spells.
More
Fucking
spells?
what?
I got lightning reflexes and a climb speed.
Okay, the climb
Climb
speed's a bit
speed?
weird.
I'm speed, eh?
You're a bit weird. Don't worry about it.
I
Ah.
mean, I run Pathfinder 2e on a Sunday night.
How
I'm borderline
do you-
heretical.
What happens is your climb speed emerges. Do you just like start sticking to the wall shadow wise, or
You'll see.
okay, cool.
Oh.
Awkward. Well, no,
I'm gonna
climb
go.
speed's
I'm gonna go
level-
last. I'm gonna go last because I've got a bit of an RP thing to do.
Yes, which is
So-
fine.
Role playing in my role playing game.
Get
Get
out
out
of
of
Funk
here.
it.
Sam, what did you pick up at level 9?
Me? Well, I picked up
Yeah.
a handy cool thing called where is it? My eyes aren't working. Darkseer. There it is. Which now gives me full dark vision instead of just low light vision. So I can see
Brad.
properly in the dark. Instead of having to use aids like dolls or ever burning torches. You know,
Are
stuff
we
like
still
that.
doing phrasing?
Wow.
Jeez, I post that GIF
Not
one
for
time.
that one. No.
I picked up my fortitude increase, so I'm no longer gonna be absolutely demolished by stuff, but
But-
probably still will likely be.
Most importantly, though, you picked up.
Yeah, another skill feat and skill increase. I did.
Fuck you.
You're right.
Fuck you.
Rose.
So now, most importantly,
Debilitations.
I picked up master medicine, so I can
Oh my
now do
God.
something.
You know what? Why do I bother?
So we'll do the feat when it comes to it initially. And
Alright.
finally, and definitely the least noteworthy, I have now got debilitating strikes as part of a rogue, which
Nice.
would have been lovely to have for that last fight.
Oh, unfortunate.
Oh,
Yeah, unfortunate.
I
It's a
mean,
shame that I couldn't have permanently enfeebled the butcher.
look, if you had beaten the Ulflath or the tentacled armored monstrosity, you
Both
would have
of
been
which-
level 9.
Both of which we would have had to throw against each other because they were fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
And had insane rolls.
I mean,
And
nothing's
stats.
stopping you from debilitating her now.
That's true.
Mm,
Wow.
right? Yeah.
Except for
Wow.
your sense of justice, which, much like your late father, is often absent.
No, that's all right. That's all right.
Oh.
If I use an
Often.
unarmed attack, it's non-lethal and it still deals damage.
Yeah, no, the spirit of his father returns every 3 years to evaluate his garden.
Oh god.
And be slightly disappointed. My dad does the same thing. Okay. Bill, what did you pick up?
So
I
I'm
know
the
you picked up at least
Juggernaut.
one thing that's sick.
What's that?
Your floating feet.
The floating feet, combat
Yeah.
flexibility.
Yeah.
So now, as a fighter, I have to make daily preparations. I basically think I should just quit the game. Like, what the fuck? That's outrageous. So yeah, I get to pick a feat that a fighter feat specifically that I meet the prerequisite for, and I can just use that for the day. So that's pretty nifty. Now I actually have to like be familiar with the entire list.
Not the entire list.
Not
Yeah.
that you already had plenty
You
to...
mean- You mean that there's complexity to the fighter class in
Uh,
Pathfinder 2?
I just didn't expect it, you know?
Yeah. Compared to the sorcerer, the fighter is actually a little bit more complicated.
I am also the Juggernaut. So now, like,
Itch.
every fortitude save is a critical success, that sort of thing.
Nice.
Yeah.
No poisons for you.
I took some increase in acrobatics, in limbering up. Yeah. And I get an ancestry feat, obviously. Which as a human is like a fairly big deal at 9th level. Because
yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah, I pick
Oh,
a like
yeah.
subclass, and I have not yet done that because it was very complicated.
Yeah, no, look,
So, I'm working on it.
as is usual for these kinds of systems,
Mhm.
the stuff for humans tends to be the most expansive list.
Yep.
Because apparently
Mhm.
we're infinitely malleable or something.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah.
Yep. Infinite elasticity.
Back in my day, there were only 4 races.
Exactly.
And you had to pick dwarf if you were a fighter, otherwise you got slapped when you sat down.
I mean, look, first edition D&D, elf was a class.
I bet it was.
Dwarf, also
Simpler
a
times.
class.
I know
Better
at least
times.
I know at least one pretty classy elf.
Ooh.
Name's Paizo.
I'm named
Yeah.
Pava, obviously.
Nice.
Hey,
Jokes.
we're getting,
Love the jokes.
Someone's getting smothered in their sleep tonight. All right, is that it?
That's about it.
All right.
Oh, because you got something you want to do first, don't you? Rose.
Oh yeah. For my 9th level, I got 5th level spells, which is pretty cool.
Nice.
I got Great Fortitude, which is bumps my Fortitude saves. I got Resolve, which is the same as Juggernaut, but for will saves.
Oh god.
I got a skill increase, which will come into thing later. And then most importantly, as the kind of sounds of combat die down, and everyone is kind of standing there breathing heavily as the butcher kind of sits there collapsed on the ground, Rose kind of gives a small like and doubles over and from his left eye, the one that's sunset red, there's a small trail of blood, almost like he has hemolacria, and his eye is bleeding down the side of his face. And the other one, the yellow one, is like glowing like bright yellow. And as the blood drips off of Rose's face, it turns to these small wisps of flame in the air before it hits the ground. And there is this kind of dull ringing sound kind of bounding throughout the room.
I think he has stigmata.
Great
Halflet?
pickup.
Halflet? Come
Oh,
on,
no.
don't be a baby and answer.
Oh no.
Come on, I'm running out of whiskey. Come on, Halflet. You know, I know you can hear me. It's been far too long since we talked.
Mazel, is that you?
You, of course you know it's me.
There's some static on my end of the sending. I'm underground. Maybe call back later. You're cutting out.
I will track you down, boy. And
I
then
can't hear you anymore.
There's
She's
a
gone.
couple of taps, and then it goes silent.
I lean into Quintus. Do you think he got concussion from that hit?
Most definitely.
Did everybody else hear the voice, or was it just me?
Yeah, good question.
Well,
I mean, usually the sending spell doesn't work as voicemail, but
we definitely heard one half the conversation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
It was only I was hearing the voices. All right. Cool.
are you all right,
gosh.
Rose?
Perhaps
No,
he needs the battle medicine.
my
think
my
everyone
mother
does.
was calling, and I forgot to send it to voicemail. Oh God, my head hurts.
Your mother was calling what?
Out of nowhere, like half of my left arm just kind of bursts into flame for like a good solid second, and then it goes out again. Oh no. Oh no, it's that time of months again.
Well, if you step into this pool of blood here,
It's-
no one will judge you.
It's not
Both my
water,
arms.
but
Both my arms go on fire for half a second and then go back off again. Oh
Yeah,
no.
spontaneous combustion isn't a really medicinal condition. It tends to be more of an
Ah.
occult condition. It's
Yeah.
not something I can help you with.
You're saying words, but I'm hearing noise.
Our bard is lit.
Fuck. God damn it.
Wow, I guess I'm drowning my character after all.
Wow. Halcyon, if you want to give me a medicine or society check.
I'm gonna do a medicine check to treat wounds. I am going to go for a.
Wait. Azub, we don't have time for this. Quintus needs looking after the most, no?
Yes, and I shall treat all of us at once.
Good.
Let's go. Treat wounds.
Let's go, Halcyon. Let's
That's
go.
a critical success. Matt, do you want an individual one for?
Just do the one. Just do
Just
the one.
do the one. All right, so I shall heal everyone at once with Ward Medic.
Oh yeah.
Now that I am an expert, I can do a master rather. I can do everyone. Because of the other stuffs, yeah, you guys get more hit points.
If you're a
That
master
one.
medicine, you can treat up to 4 targets.
That's 29.
Oh yeah. So
Yeah.
everyone heals 21 hit points. 29.
29.
Yeah.
Thank you.
In 10 minutes?
In 10 minutes.
Holy shit. Okay.
And I heal 34.
Holy shit, my head hurts. Okay, are we keeping going?
Yeah, there's an awful ringing as well.
Right, we have a
Butcher
bit of...
still lies unconscious on the ground.
Oh yeah, can she make a fortitude save against the Malleus root paste that I injected into her?
Alrighty.
And she critically succeeds.
Probably.
I mean, 34.
Oh, good. Oh no, that's just a normal success.
Yay!
I don't know what that means though.
It's your
It's
poison.
a poison. They don't really come with instructions.
Ugh. Gee.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't do anything.
Okay. Does somebody want to choose which passage we're going down next?
Shall we take her back upstairs?
Perhaps,
first?
the passage that we came down originally.
We're not going to clear out Celestial's rooms?
I mean,
I think we can, but do
probably.
you think it's wise to leave them unattended?
Can you
Yeah,
not
I
just drag her along behind us as we go?
Uh,
She seems to be excellent.
She is a big lady.
Yeah, she's big. Matthew, in terms of bulk, what would you classify the butcher as?
Are you bulk shaming Matt's character?
No, I'm just seeing
Do
if
not
Quintus can
steal.
lift her or not.
It's not mine. It was designed by Paizo, and it's an NPC.
OC, do not
It's fine.
steal.
Oh god. Isn't that what we do where we run a published adventure? We're stealing someone else's OCs?
Yeah.
I mean, technically.
Yeah, with the lifting belt, you'll be fine.
Quintus grabs at his belt loops and cinches his pants up a little bit. He's like, "Fine."
How long does it last for?
It's just forever.
End of your next turn. Oh.
Oh, I can actually activate it, can't I?
Yeah. But you don't have to in this case.
I'll help.
Is that a good idea?
As I start walking around the pool to help you lift her, I burst into fire twice more for about a second each. It doesn't look like it's singeing my clothes, but the hair on my eyebrows and my arms is completely gone.
Oh look, you didn't even have to wax.
Lossus, referring to my helmet.
Yes, sir?
Do you know what this is?
Well, what is?
Well, my friend seems to occasionally catch on fire.
What an understated way of saying it.
Give me a warfare lore check.
Yeah, I can do
Warfare
that.
lore check. What the
What
fuck?
color is the flame?
It is exactly the same color as my eye. Instead of normal flames, where if they're not that hot, they'd be quite a kind of an ochre color. They are They are literally red flames, like you might see coming off of a butane flame.
Interesting. And how does Lenore feel about this?
26.
Tender? Crispy?
She's sitting on my hair and looking completely unaffected.
Your helmet responds, well, sir, this is indicative of certain creatures who have an elemental bloodline.
What?
Some creatures gain their magical abilities through an ancestry, such as if they are descended from fire elementals.
Rose,
Yes, Quintus.
do you have
Speak a little quieter, please.
Do you have an ancestry?
Yes, I think so.
Ah, that's why you're on fire.
Quintus. Bill, sometimes it feels like Quintus is actually a tactical genius, and other times I think of Homer rooting under the couch and finding the $20 bill and going, "I was hoping for a peanut."
Peanut.
And then his brain goes, "This money can buy lots of peanuts."
Explain.
Yep, that's you in the hat sometimes.
Excellent. I would like to hope that when it doesn't count, it's not important. or
Exactly.
something.
You know what? Maybe me helping is not the best idea. Shall we start with this room that's closest to us? I doubt if anyone's in there. They haven't heard the fighting, and hopefully they know their leader's gotten the shit kicked out of them.
Quite right. Quite right.
Well, there were those four near the cliff, but I'm sure Quintus could show them the exit.
Can we hold off on
Alternatively-
them murdering people for 20 minutes?
Well, think of it more as a religious pilgrimage. They're attempting the same path Norgaba did.
Oh my god, you're using 4-syllable words. Fuck.
I mean, there's more than one way to get to Citadel. So, that door?
Yep.
Hang on. Before we go, I'm going to tie her up in her own chains.
Good idea.
Yeah, okay.
Do you want a check for that or nah?
It'll be against your thievery DC.
Thievery DC.
Yes.
Okay, well, that's 27.
So she will have to do escape checks posed by that DC.
Awesome.
If she attempts them. But she's kind of out cold.
Hopefully, she stays that way.
I should point out that her chains are spiked as well.
She's into that.
I mean,
Detective, I don't
assuming,
suppose you have
but
anything from that wonderful cleric friend of yours for headaches, do you?
To me? What?
I don't suppose you have anything for headaches, do you? From that wonderful cleric friend of yours?
Oh. No. No, I wouldn't trust them with that sort of thing.
Perhaps something that rhymes with alco and ends with hall? No? Anybody? Fuck.
Lenore
Let's
tends to have quite an assortment of goods in her bag.
Dearie, I think you should shut your mouth right now.
alright, ready to go through the door?
Before I get my friend on your shoulder to do it for you.
Oh wow.
Horace looks immediately affronted at this and just says pocket very loudly and points at Lenore with his little dagger.
I'll do you, little one. Don't you forget it.
Wow. Here's me doing up a Tomberry knife for him.
Quintus places his hand on the door handle.
Yep.
Looks at Rose to make sure Rose isn't going to catch on fire, and then
I
opens
give
the
you-
door.
I give you 2 thumbs up and the end of my thumb catches on fire. So you do that.
There's a concerned groan, and I open the door.
Nice.
Uh,
Uh-oh.
It's a zombie.
It is not a zombie.
it's a zombie.
This appears to be a holding cell of some sort.
How
Rags
many-
on the ground, rough, very rough bedding. People, there's at least a dozen people in here bleeding.
Oh, okay. There's not more. There's not just one.
No.
Okay.
Remember to tell them you're police, Quintus.
Well, I will like read the room and step in and try to be very calm and very very unthreatening. We are
Horace makes 2 climb checks. But go ahead.
with
Right.
the police. Is there anyone in here that might need assistance?
Behind you, as you're saying this, Chorus leaps gracefully from Halcyon's shoulder to my shoulder, and then makes a second leap from my shoulder to yours,
Yep.
and just misses your shoulder completely and goes tumbling into the cell.
Aww. The half orc at the end,
Mhm.
as you can tell from the token, he's got a bloody eye that looks like it's been healed and bled and bruised several times.
Mhm.
His nose is disjointed and he shows several scars across his body, but he kind of pipes up and goes, "Oh, thank God you're here. Thank the gods. You're here to free us? We heard fighting outside."
Yes, we've dispatched your captors. Edgewatch here at your service.
Thank you so much. Is it safe? Are you here to escort us?
Look back to our.
As long as you're
Like,
quiet about it,
okay,
yes.
I think so. Yes.
Safe would be a subjective term.
Be safer than in here.
Oh, all right. Well, we'll get ourselves organized and we'll get ready to go then.
How many of there are you? Can you all walk?
Some of them look like they're gonna need help walking,
Mm-hmm.
but there's enough with, both legs beneath them that they can actually function properly.
Yep.
So some people will have to help the others, but they start getting everything together. There's not much of it, but if you want to do a little bit of exploring before you escort them out.
I think I will. There looks like there's another door further in this room.
We came by that door. I'm almost positive.
Oh, did we?
Yep.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
the northern entrance if you come down. So if you sneak down the stairs and down the hallway,
You can get into this. We could have gotten into this room before confronting her, Mademoiselle the Butcher.
I see.
She wasn't particularly keen on that idea, though.
No, she kind of knew we were coming on account of all the fighting we did with her underlings.
also you didn't really stealth downstairs either.
Not very well.
No.
Hey, Mr. Rogue,
Yes,
giving me a stealth check for this, or are you just wondering?
I'm just wondering.
Oh, I scoop up chorus.
Oh, fuck. Awkward. Yep.
So, stealth check?
Nope.
Alright.
Nope.
Hey, that's fine. That's fine.
What is this statue over here?
Oh, this is fun. Thick rivulets of sticky, dried blood coat every inch of this twisted altar at the head of this diamond-shaped worship chamber. The altar itself consists of a large humanoid statue of stone cloaked in flowing robes and wearing a one-eyed mask. In one hand, the figure wields a short sword. In its other, incongruously, is a wicked shaving razor, which is made of metal and ivory and looks to have been placed in the statue's otherwise empty hand.
God. It's a fucking broken scepter puzzle from Resident Evil 2.
Oh god.
Fuck, I still have dreams about that.
Quintus!
This does appear to be their chapel area.
Excellent.
What the fuck does I need a chapel area for?
Quintus, could I get your assistance in here, please?
Quiet.
Which direction am I hearing that sound from?
South.
South. Okay. Yes, what seems to be the... Oh, that's curious, isn't it?
Yes, could you assist me by, renovating the statue? I believe you've got some sort of shifting rune on your gizam. I'm sure some sort of hammer would do the trick just perfectly.
Chorus looks at you and gestures towards the statue, and looking quite seriously goes, "No pocket?
No pocket.
No
I take a
pocket."
step back out of the splash zone.
All right. Chorus will jump off your shoulder and start taking some swings at the chapel, at the thing's knees.
Mhm.
Tink, 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 tink.
Excellent. I'm gonna give it some his arms, I guess.
Well, give me a
Wonder-
swing with it.
Can you trip the statue?
Yeah,
Please, Crit.
is it affixed to the
Please.
ground? Can I
Please
topple
roll
it?
a natural 20 so that we can continue the legend of Chorus and statues.
Yeah!
Wow.
Oh my
With a natural 20, that is a
Is-
40.
Is there any way to fake rolls on roll 20?
There is
And
not.
did
No.
you?
I cannot. But
Why is it always statues? What?
I would like to move the statue in 5 feet, please. As I strike it off its mount into the wall and it shatters.
Where was that fucking 10 minutes ago against the butcher?
Right?
God.
Well, you take a hold of your gizam and you focus on the shifting rune. The voice of the helmet in your head kind of goes, shifting weapon. And the head of it turns into this mighty hammer type with a spiked edge on the other side of it.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of doing a quick twist so it's on the spiked edge. You just do a mighty swing. As he does this, we see his body for a couple of moments just ignite in flame. As the gizam, the last seen hammer now, swings around and smashes into the statue, knocking it clean off its pedestal into the wall and shattering it to hundreds of bits.
Though you don't currently understand Kobold, Quintus,
Mm.
Chorus looks up at you and in the Koboldian equivalent goes, "Wow, totally wicked."
Wow.
But what
Yeah.
you hear of course is pock talk.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
I take a knee, allowing Chorus to jump to my shoulder in one
Yeah.
one
Aw.
bound.
He looks just fucking obsessed.
the
I don't
razor.
understand how that happens.
Right.
I don't either, but you know,
Some sort of rule of cool.
ugh,
Fate.
I don't
Mhm.
control the dice rolls.
No, I
No,
know.
these are
no,
publicly
Destiny.
rolled.
No, there's no. I've just looked it up. There's literally no way to do it, and yet not only was it called, it was a statue and just a coal rolled 40.
Wow.
Quintus
Wow.
and the Destiny
That's
statues.
so awesome.
Mhm.
That is so awesome.
Well, the
Hey-
razor
hey,
that was
Matt.
in its hand kind of skitters to your feet.
Oh, the what that was in its hand?
It was holding a wool razor in one hand,
Ah,
and that just kind of skitters towards you,
yep.
just
Fair enough.
naturally from the, sudden jerk.
And it is, unlike the rest of the statue, not stone.
Yes, it is a actual razor.
Right. I will pick it up.
Yes, you could say you disarmed him.
More than disarmed him. Quintus, Halcyon, you can do religion checks if you like.
Oh, I'm way good at
Sure.
that. I got a 10.
Wow.
20.
From the natural 20
fucking
To the
duality.
natural one. Fucking.
Chorus gets
27
a
from
24 for occultism.
Probably a ritual device.
Walk,
Chorus?
talk, tick tock.
It's, the war razors are like cutthroat razors, right?
Yeah.
That's what they like. They're like a folding knife. They're
They're
very sharp.
They're designed to be a little bit bigger than
Yeah,
what
okay,
you
so they're
naturally
like-
get. Yeah.
They're comically large
Yes.
cutthroat razors.
Still concealable, but
Yeah.
instead of shaving the face, it's to shave the skin.
But one could shave the face with it, right?
If you were a giant, yes.
In the same way, one could shave their
It's-
face with a Bowie knife.
It's probably
Okay,
the length
right.
of your arm, right? Like each side is the length of your forearm.
Right. That's possible.
Yeah, about
It
6
looks
inches.
it looks a bit like the you have some tiny forearms, Matt. It looks a bit like the bloodborne weaponry.
A
Yeah.
little bit.
Okay.
Halcyon, from your
Hmm.
27, the war razor is actually very sacred to Norgaber. In
Who'd have thunk it?
particular, with its positioning here, this was probably used in a lot of their religious rites and rituals.
Fantastic evidence.
And considering the slight taint of blood along its edge,
Mm.
That's terrible for weapon maintenance.
Right?
they wear people's skin. I mean, it's-
Yeah, fair.
User
You
in
might-
your channel
yeah.
is recording.
They may not
Yeah,
respect people, but at the very least, they could at least respect, weapons. But cultists these days.
warfare is not on Norgaber's list of domains.
Yeah, but you know what?
But-
Neither is being sanitary.
I
Let's
mean, that's true. Medicine is not on his list.
They have a blood pool.
Yeah.
I
No.
bet they don't clean it. I didn't see a pool boy.
What? How would that
No, I
even
believe
work?
it's got drainage, and
They
they're
were-
constantly replenishing it, so they don't really need a pool boy for it.
Would someone have to stir it every little while?
There were leaves in it. I didn't see a skimmer stick anyway.
Yeah, right?
Lucy uses her cleaver for
How
that.
did the leaves get down?
He blew in.
So, Detective Maxwell, what are you doing?
Opening this door.
Gonna open the door?
Yes.
Is this before
Ba-doop.
or after we blow up the statue?
Ooh,
After.
good. After. Okay. This appears to be the living quarters of the butcher.
Really?
Yeah. An empty bookshelf, low table.
Ah.
God damn.
This
That's
is
all.
why I have Tenebrae.
Well,
Look around us,
1626.
That's terrible. Neither of us see anything.
damn.
Oh god!
all the good stuff's underneath, anyways.
From
Ah.
Tenebrae's point of
Come on.
view, closer to the ground, and probably with some assistance from Quintus, they managed to pull out a wooden box from underneath the bed.
Yeah, I think that's all Tenebrae. I ain't leaning over underneath the bed.
Tenebrae's fine with getting it, but I assume it's going to be locked.
It's not locked.
Oh, okay. I pass it to Halcyon anyway.
Just in case.
Huh.
Just in case.
I attempt to start opening it.
Alright.
What's in it?
Well, you open it, and there are a few items left actually in there. One of them looks to be a butcher's cleaver that seems to have rusted from time and neglect. And the other one appears to be a wedding brand.
Now,
User
do we
disconnected
think
from your channel?
Well, that's fun.
this belongs to our Madam Butcher, or do we believe this belongs to her departed husband, who is likely being consumed by her?
I have met far more repulsive women in my time, and most of them well, in fact, happily married. I wouldn't rule it out.
It is a question.
More so the absence of, any limbs attached to this or breathing person makes me assume the worst.
Oh, you mean that it belongs to a dead person?
Yep.
But this is obviously not a trophy room, you know? Why would she keep it here?
It's her personal effect.
If it was her personal effect, then why would it belong to a dead person? You know what I mean? I feel like it's either a trophy and it belongs in the trophy room, or it's hers. I'd put
Of
money
course
on
it's
the idea.
hers.
Oh, okay. Are we arguing about something or no? Sorry, I'm
Whether
still
or not
feeling
it's
moody.
the other end of the band.
Rose, what's your immolation status?
Intermittently on fire.
Consuming mana per second.
God.
Yeah. Every once in a while,
Tap red
just as I
matter
look like
to
I'm about to
burst
kind
in
of
fire.
close my eyes and awkwardly kind of lean back against the wall, like I'm clutching my head constantly. And every once in a while, just as I'm getting ready to, it looks like my focus is wavering and I'm getting ready to relax, a different part of my body kind of combusts for half a second. And I just go, whoa!
Gonna need to get you an asbestos robe.
It's actually not affecting my clothing. It looks like, aside from my eyebrows and the hairs on my arms, it looks like whatever's happening, it's not hurting me. But it is giving me a hell of a headache.
I'm gonna stop and look at you and put my hand just hovering over your shoulder. And I'm like, can you do it?
Do
on
what?
purpose? Does it hurt?
It.
Do the fire thing.
I really was a... My thing erupts into flame and you take 1d12 fire damage.
So I
Okay.
actually feel that it's
Oh, yeah.
actually hot. Alright.
You take 10 fire damage.
Oh,
Man, you're feeling the
Right.
burn.
You take 5 fire damage.
I take 5.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
I recoil in pain and look at my blistered
Shit,
hand. I'm like,
shit,
oh,
I'm so sorry, fuck.
I
I
thought
didn't
it
mean to.
wasn't even real, but
No,
and then I
no,
get to the blood pool. I'm like, no, and I just pull my
no, it's okay, I've got you. I cast Soothe at first level
Yeah.
on
Okay.
your hand. Spells.
So, while they're
Please.
doing that, Detective Maxwell,
You heal for 12.
from the door you're currently leaning up against, or kind of close, you can hear music very loudly come from your side.
What
Oh,
kind
thank
of
God.
music?
Some kind of cultured person is in here.
What kind of music?
I mean, you
Scream
wouldn't...
it.
screamer. Screamer. It's just the cantina on loop.
God. I actually wish I had an audio track for this, but give me a society check.
Both of us?
Yeah.
I can do that.
18.
23.
Halcyon, you would have heard this. This is what's commonly referred to as Goblin Rock.
Right.
So not far off of Screamer then.
Mm.
Alchemical metal.
Dragons are crawling
I imagine it's
in
where
my
hillbillies
skin.
meet Screamo.
Kind
The
of, yeah.
Dragons come between us.
Lots of talk of destruction and fire and...
I'm not opening that door.
Let the elves hit the floor.
Well,
That
if it's
door
Goblin
needs to
horses.
be shut.
it'd be let the horses hit the floor.
Yeah. The horses. Is
What
this
are you
door
guys
locked?
talking about? I'm sure they're fine. They're fans of music, no?
Locked or anything?
It is unlocked.
Open the door.
Open the door? Are you sure?
No, but we're doing it
As a-
anyways.
As a fellow connoisseur of music, don't you want me to go
Closing
first?
the door.
Close the door.
I want to kind of interpose myself.
No, close the door.
Leaning over a desk is she looks like a halfling, but kind of being dead a little while would be the best way to put it. But she seems to be working at a bench. The two skin stitches either side of her just kind of regard you with a distant look. She kind of turns to look at you, Halcyon, points to her music box, and just kind of shakes her head.
Like the classic, like, sorry, I can't hear you, the music's too loud. Can we
Uh,
just get fobbed off?
More, don't touch.
Oh, okay.
I want to step past Halcyon into the room.
Alright. I need you. Oh, fortitude save.
Hey, that's pretty good. Hang on.
Fortitude's not too bad.
Fortitude save. 26.
You're good. You are immune to this effect for the next hour. You are not
Alright.
deafened, more to the point.
Lenore kind of, as seeing that I'm going into the room, Lenore kind of flaps off my shoulder and goes to land on Tenebrae, if that's fine.
Of course.
Okay. I'm gonna awkwardly kind of, with no weapons drawn, step past the skin stitch and kind of yell over the music. We're here to talk and parley!
You see her kind of, her shoulders just kind of do that whole... And she puts down whatever she's working on. It looks to be a tunic of some sort. And she kind of pushes aside a bunch of hides and skins that she has hung up beside her, and she kind of pushes them aside and turns to look at you. She pulls out a little chalkboard or a little slate thing and writes on it and shows it to you, and it says, "Is she dead?"
I take out my writing pad and stuff from my book.
Yep.
And I write in big common letters, yes. And show it to her.
She lets out a sigh, nods, and then rubs out the words and writes on. Shows it to you, saying, "I surrender."
I draw a very bad thumbs up on the
Just
thing and
emoji.
show it to her. And then I point with the music still going deafeningly loud at either of the skin stitches either side of me, and then make like a shrugging gesture, I guess.
She nods. One of them, she gestures to one of them to pick it up, and it picks up the like large gramophone thing and just kind of pushes it into its chest with the kind of big funnel horn thing for it kind of just sticking out from its chest.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay, I'm gonna kind of go back to the door and go, I think she surrendered.
What?
There is a slight ringing, even outside the room. It's just kind of like, that's really
I
loud.
think she... Oh, fuck my head. I take my little writing pad back out, and I write, I think she surrendered on it, and then show it to Quintus and Halcyon.
Rose,
You can use words.
your quill is on fire.
Fuck! I quickly stick it in my mouth, and then realize that I've burnt my tongue.
Wow. Speckle.
I'd pass some handcuffs to Rose.
I don't know if we'll need some.
Insurance policy.
Okay, what are we arresting her for? She's come peacefully.
Association.
Okay.
I mean,
Is she surrounded by skin sketches?
and also
Yes.
skins.
That's
What
I
if
feel
she's
that's
innocent?
arrestable.
I like your taste in music, so...
That's nice for you. I don't, so leave that as it is.
something for the Grey Cloaks to figure out.
I mostly like that she does have taste in music. It's where I want to. Okay, I'm
The
gonna
rest of
sit
us are
this.
just slightly offended, but okay.
I'm gonna sit this one out.
No. You should go with Quintus.
No, I'm okay. I think I'm going to sit right here and just relax to the music.
Do
Relax
you
to the
close
music.
your eyes?
I do.
Excellent. I motion to Lenore.
Really?
One lock for one bottle.
Oh wow.
This
Ooh.
one is free. And Lenore will root around in the sack and with one long claw pull out a small bottle of 15 GP alcohol.
Jeez.
Wow.
I did tell Matt that I had spent 50 GP on some shit.
Yeah, no.
And
You did.
she offers it to you, handle first.
What is the average annual income of someone in the puddles?
I mean,
Probably about 6 GP. It's
Yeah.
4
Roughly.
CP. It's 4 CP a day times 300. Yeah, probably about 6 GP. So it's a ridiculously expensive bottle.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Right. I pop it open and take a sniff.
I mean,
It's stiff.
It's
It's-
like 40 proof.
No. We're talking bourbon here. We're talking 60 to 80. Like ridiculously old. We're basically almost talking moonshine.
Right.
moonshine that tastes good. Good.
Does it?
I don't
Does
know
it?
if that exists. It's strong though.
Yeah, it's
for
called
whatever you
Mountain
want it
Dew.
for. It's yours.
I am going to Matt.
Yes.
Am I allowed to dilute this slightly and pass a mug of it to Rose?
I mean, that feels a little bit criminal, but yes, you can.
The idea is so that he doesn't throw up and poison himself. You want a crafting or a medicine check to
Why
make
don't
this
you-
diluted and not
you,
taste
you
awful?
would you would know that I am quite a heavy drinker.
When he
What if
takes
you-
to it.
For my size, you would know that like you've seen me drink far worse than this.
That's yes, but
If
you've
you-
also never been on fire before.
That's
Pour a
true.
glass. Yeah, that's true. Pour a glass, wet your fingers, flick your fingers at the glass, and then pass it over.
And then think of vermouth.
Yes, exactly.
All right, yeah. I'm sure you can dilute it slightly and then pass it over to me.
Yeah,
Do
that
you
doesn't
wanna-
require a roll at all.
Okay.
It's just,
I-
there's a part of you that's just like, this feels like a waste.
I nuzzle a mug into your hands.
I kind of open my eyes ever so briefly as my eyebrows, or the piece where my eyebrows used to be, lights on fire in Morse code for SOS. And then I take a long, deep draft, and the fire kind of flickers, goes, and like erupts for half a second, and then I'm just out.
Well, that was
Right.
effective.
I think Rose's great grandmother might have been a fire nymph.
I mean,
All I know is that someone doesn't like him very much right now.
not at all.
At least he won't be able to feel the headache. For now.
For now.
Then I'll pour him another mug and then pour a lesser elixir of life into it.
Alright.
Or a minor.
Oh,
Whichever one's just the d6.
very nice.
Well, he's already kind of at full health, but
Yes, but this will give him a +1 status bonus. Item bonus
Nice.
to poison and disease checks.
Okay.
Mm.
I am officially asleep.
Aw.
Yes, disease and poisons. So if his burning is somehow a disease, then it'll help him that way. Otherwise, it's just going to make him feel slightly better.
Well, the alcohol, aka poison, will have less of an effect.
That's true.
Hmm.
Whilst this has been going on, how successful has Ms. Maxwell been?
Well, detective, you go
So-
over to the woman. She kind of looks at you with the handcuffs, and she just kind of rolls her eyes, holds out her wrists.
How
Hi.
pathetic.
I cuff her and lead her out the door.
Well, you start leading her out the door, and the skin stitches follow her along with the music.
Oh no.
No.
But just follow her like a dog follows its owner, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah, okay.
Just kind of a couple of footsteps behind her.
Okay. I mean, it's concerning, but
I don't like this, Quintus.
I don't like it either. But I also don't want to fight them.
Neither do I.
I'm glad that we agree.
We have come to an arrangement.
All right, what's through the door on the right here?
On the right,
Yeah.
it's a hallway.
Hallway. I shall go
Hallways.
north.
Go north?
Yeah.
Where the sky is free.
Now that I'm going off on my own, I shall actually sneak.
Sneak, sneak.
Yeah.
You have Lenore on your shoulder, by the way, and as you're kind of heading off north down the corridor, he kind of gives you a soft pat over the shoulder and says, good of you to be looking after them, dearie. Much obliged.
It's more of a duty of care scenario at this stage, but I'd prefer him not to blow up in flames. Or at least not feel it. This door.
It is in fact locked.
Aha. Is it trapped?
It is not trapped.
Oh, sweet. Didn't even have to roll for it. Awesome. I shall attempt to pick the lock. The 36.
That is one success.
Oh, it's one of these multi-lock ones.
It is a complicated lock and heavy.
Damn. Guess it's not a critical success.
No.
I shall continue picking the lock. That's a 35.
2 successes.
Let's go for a third. 20. That's gonna be a failure.
That is a failure.
I wonder how far off I was from a crit from that first one.
Aw. You have 2
Another
successes. Another one.
22?
Nope.
Uh,
You get the feeling this lock is going to take a...
There
Well,
we
that's
go.
3 successes.
it wants more?
Yep.
You expected more? It's alright, I don't need it. $36 again.
4 down.
4 down. Oh. Someone
you kind
really
of-
wanted to keep us out of here.
Yeah, no, there's like a heavy tumbler in there, and there's a rotating mechanism.
Got to click out of 3.
Yep.
Yeah.
Binding on 4.
I'm half contemplating just getting Quintus to whack it down.
You're not...
That's a crit.
There we go.
That should bust it open.
And you pop open the door.
Wow. That was a riveting challenge for once.
All right.
Someone really has something nice in here. Quintus,
Admirably done, darling.
House in, yes.
I need your assistance.
More statues, I take it.
That remains
Not
to be seen.
quite.
Right. What do we have in this room?
This appears to be a collection of boxes, crates, and other things. Expensive jewelry, clothing. From a quick glance around the room, you'd think that this is the ill-gotten goods from the Skinsaw Cultists victims.
Wonderful.
Oh my.
Quintus Lenore, if you could please assist me in liberating these from the cultists.
Sure.
Do you want a perception check or a ransack check?
Look, you can pretty much collect up all the stuff, but because a lot of this, they do have names for a lot of it, it'll have to be interred as evidence. Or, returned to their rightful owners.
Yes.
Is there anything of particularly valuable note?
Like I said, it's miscellaneous jewelry, clothing, that kind of thing. There's also a lot of evidence regarding what the Skinsaw cult has been up to. There's a couple of ledgers, or one in particular, I should say.
Nothing has that particular glint of purple and brimstone and ozone.
Not really.
Magic.
No magic, unfortunately.
Is this just a recess in the wall, or is there appear to be something here?
I'm not sure.
That's
concerning.
yeah, that's not an answer you're meant to give.
No. I mean, it could be a secret door, or alternatively, it could be absolutely nothing at all, and I'm just getting excited over nothing.
I mean, that's up to you.
But there's nothing like on display inset into the wall.
Not really, no. It's just kind of a recess in the wall.
Okay, so it is a recess. All right. Right. Sadly, there's nothing particularly interesting here at all.
I mean,
Well, I mean, except for all these
And I feel
jewels
like
and things.
the evidence will be invaluable.
well, hopefully, if there's any items of the deceased, they may pass them on to us. I believe the phrase is "finders keepers."
Well, there will probably be a reward for it, or a bounty. Because that is mostly how the Edgewatch gets paid at the moment.
This crack here, is this just a crack in the wall?
Pretty much.
Right. Okay.
I know,
Did we
you're so badly looking for more things, I know.
Yes. Did we search the butcher properly?
I believe so, yeah. She honestly did not have much on her besides her weapons.
Yeah, we did, yes.
Have we located the thing for the statue?
Yes, you do have the chain.
Whose possession is that in?
I'm not sure,
That is in Lenore's possession right now.
because it's a shiny.
Alright.
Yeah, the, regarding items of note...
Right, I don't believe there's anything else down here.
If you want to check over the butcher with some magic, obviously, magic cleaver, magic chains.
Yep.
Her armor is also magical.
Yeah, I prefer to keep that on her at the moment.
Well, no, she's wearing clothing underneath it. Jeez.
Yeah, I don't feel like that clothing's going to be particularly concealing.
I mean, it's not...
Judging by how it's all soaked in blood.
Well, that is the thing, isn't it?
Yeah. Crazy woman that likes eating people and bathing in their blood isn't someone you really want to enjoy a t-shirt competition with.
I would go to
No.
a t-shirt competition with Marta.
I don't think Mata would go to a t-shirt competition. Her rings are also magical.
Ah. I shall pop those off of her then.
What, just cut her fingers off?
No.
Ah. Alright, yes, you can take
Cut
the
her
rings
hands
off of her.
Right.
I don't have any slashing weapons for
What
her.
do you want to pass to Lenore? What do you want to pass to Lenore from her inventory? Because I'll just put it down here.
The chain, and that's it. Whatever it was. Was it actually just a length of chain, or is it like chain armor?
It's the like chain weapon,
Yeah, it's a spike chain, man. Ends on a
like
butcher's hook.
15-foot
Yeah, no,
Oh,
like
that was the
15
thing-
foot
rope
chain.
dart thing.
That was the thing for the statue, was it?
Oh, no, that was a glowing chain that Lenore already has in her bag of holding.
The How many rings in total, and how many were magical?
2 rings. They appear to be in a set.
Ah. Alright, I shall... guess attempt to figure out what they are.
Alright. Arcane. Give me any of them, actually.
I shall give Arcane. Because I don't think religion is going to be particularly handy here. 24! Not bad.
These are what is known as doubling rings. I'll see if I can actually find it, but essentially it means if you're wielding a weapon that has runes in one hand, and then you're wielding a completely mundane weapon in the other, the doubling rings replicate the runes over.
Oh, so they're basically
Genius.
worthless to me.
I mean, you already have a weapon that does that, so...
Yeah.
But it's pretty clever.
Show 2 players. Even has a nice picture.
Do either of these have any resemblance to her wedding band?
Not really, no.
Does she appear to have a band on her?
She does appear to have a band on her.
And do they match?
They do.
Right.
There you go. Good thinking.
Right, I believe I was correct in my assessment. Her partner is of the dear deceased.
She's
Well,
kind of got
they-
a sad
What?
story, honestly.
Do you want me to keep any of that for you, dearie? Any of that?
You can keep these rings. I don't have any
Okay,
use beyond resale
one
value.
set of doubling rings. Do you want me to take care of the weapons as well and the chain thingy?
I'd like to keep them as far away from me as possible, so yes. Out of sight, out of
Absolutely.
mind.
Okay, so butcher's weapon and the
Nasty cleaver, nasty ball and chain.
all right,
Well,
I'm just
hook
gonna
and
call it
chain.
butcher's hook and chain.
Mm.
Okay, done.
Done?
And
Right.
armor.
Oh, and
We can take that
well,
off her later.
Okay,
Oh
butcher's
yeah.
armor.
Yeah.
Okay, done.
Right.
All right. Well, I think you pretty much explored it all.
May I open the door north of me, please? Oh, I will. Having watched Halcyon do this several times.
One
Check
last
for
thing.
traps.
Okay, while you're doing that,
Yep. Perception check. for instance.
back in the room with the detective and Rose, Chorus kind of is looking quite sadly at Rose's body, kind of standing next to him with his little kind of weird stitched satchel
Yeah.
and his little like crochet knife, kind of poking at my body awkwardly and like looking at the very obvious bottle of alcohol or like mug of alcohol in my hands.
Hmm.
And he just looks up at Marta and goes, "Pocketocket? Do you speak Kobold?
Draconic.
Or Draconic, rather?
Kobold is kind of a... I think
It's like a pigeon Draconic, shall we say?
rough term, but yes.
Okay.
I
Nick, do
do
you speak
not.
Pigeon Draconic? Okay. Well, he looks up at you and he says, "Pocketocket?"
There's a brief, like, beat of silence before she just said, "Yeah, you can drink it."
He goes and curls up on my chest and like takes a small drink of the healing potion / rubbing alcohol, essentially,
Yeah.
and then immediately spits it back out. But what comes back out is kind of a jumble of foam and yarn.
Yeah.
And he just kind of looks at you disgustedly, and then looks back at me, and then thumps me on the head with his crocheted knife, looking quite cross. All right, I'm done.
All
I
right.
shrug and hand Tenebrae a silver piece.
Quintus, you
Yep.
open the door.
Yep. That's the best way to check for traps.
No traps.
Aha! Yes.
By the way, Nick, that thing you posted is incredible.
Goblin call.
Yeah, no, it's actually a thing. That's the weird part.
That is not what I posted.
Oh, okay. Well,
So what's happening in this?
this appears to be a meat locker.
Of course it is. And are there humanoids in this meat locker?
Well, you're not a butcher, But from the general arrangement,
Mm-hmm.
and you know the size,
Yep.
yeah,
Yeah, okay. Cool.
these are not cow carcasses.
No. No. So other than dismembered bodies, pretty much all this room has to say.
Pretty much.
Okay. I'm gonna walk back out and shut the door.
Hi.
Like, well, that was disappointing.
The halfling just kind of rolls her eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Dearie,
Yes?
it appears to me that you don't fund a cult with blood and threats, you know. Money does make the world go round, as much as we like to pretend that it doesn't. Might it be worth asking the short one whether there's some kind of stash of... Well, I don't really have to say it, do I?
I believe that may be Marta's realm of expertise, interrogation.
Fair enough. She flies off. Dearie,
Oh, treasure, damn it.
She's talking to you, Marta.
Dear detective.
dear detective,
Hello? Yes?
it occurs to me that, you know, cults don't run on blood and threats, you know. As much as we might like to pretend, money does make the world go round, and, well, it occurs to me that the halfling might know something about that. Can't hurt to ask, can it?
Mata takes out one of her books and pens and writes down, "Where's the cash?" and just shows it to the halfling.
Incredible. So subtle.
She kind of gestures to her manacled hands.
I mean,
Point.
look. Well, I mean, you know, if you had to choose between, you know, disabling their ability to raise funds for more cultists and, you know, letting one poor, innocent, probably, bystander go, surely the answer's obvious, isn't it?
With the pen, I press down quite hard at just point.
What was the question, sorry?
Point.
Point to what?
Where the cash?
She shrugs.
How helpful.
She kind of looks back to her work desk and just kind of points at the various tools there.
The real treasure is not the friends you made along the way.
She points to each of the skin stitches and smiles.
Yes, that was the joke. Thank you. I'm afraid, my dear avian friend, that this one is far too lost in the head.
Outsmarting you?
Oh.
Oh, that's fair.
Harsh.
That's okay, I'll have a look around myself. Boris, come, darling. We're going on an adventure. Rosie will still be there when you come back, probably.
Hopefully.
And she'll grab Chorus, and they're gonna go off together and look down here.
Well, you can kind of...
Jeez.
You can kind of...
Creepy temple.
Yeah, no, you can kind of look as much as you like.
Is that all the rooms?
Yeah.
Like so.
Ha ha.
All right. Shall we start moving the butcher away then,
Yeah, I think.
and the peoples?
I think it's time to pack up.
Well,
Let's head on out.
it is a grim procession. That kind
Should
of...
we ask the lady herself about their loot? No? Okay.
She's unconscious.
She can stop being unconscious whenever we decide.
I'd rather not. Until
That's
she's
fair.
bound to a chair in a room observed by more than three
And at that
conscious
time,
wounded people.
what if the
Yeah,
paladins have already been down here and found it all, damn it?
no one's going to be telling them yet, are they?
God. I hate paladins.
What's wrong with paladins?
Righteous pricks.
Always trying to banish people back to their home planes. I live here too, damn it. I have just as much right to be here.
Sure.
Here, here.
All right, who's carrying Rose or waking me up?
I think I'm carrying you.
Okay, sling me over your shoulder.
I have gathered any fire retardant bedding that I could find.
Yep.
An old gamison or something.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, throw Rose over my shoulder.
Amongst some of the clothing in the vault, you can find some things that will be mostly flame retardant.
Excellent. Still cautiously, even though Rose is over my shoulder, lean my head further away from him.
Just kind of make a rose burrito.
Yeah, I just don't want to. I like my eyebrows.
Yeah, aside from occasional futs at my hands and around my my shoes, there's still occasional spurts of flame. But aside from that, it's mostly calmed down now.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Though Lenore does look over your shoulder and kind of see a little bit of smoke coming out of the ends of my boot soles and go, oh, he is going to be so angry when he wakes up. That's the third pair this month.
It is, isn't it?
It has been a few. So, picking everyone up?
Yeah. Picking everyone up.
Well, like I said, it's kind of a grim procession that makes its way back up to the surface. But as you arrive, the guards who were placed on watch have looked increasingly both disturbed.
What's the order of march?
Well, that's up to you guys.
So yeah, what comes out first?
Probably me.
Yeah, I think
So
so.
you, bloodied and quite disheveled, with numerous lacerations across your chest, come out first. With Lenore probably on your shoulder. And then next comes
Quintus.
Quintus.
Quintus
with
dragging you and the butcher.
a still futting Rose. And then the good detective, whose bottom half is drenched in blood, but whose top half looks pristine mostly? I don't know how many hits you took.
I would have absolutely prestidigitated myself
Yeah.
clean and
Okay,
tidy.
so
Thank you very much.
So you're looking absolutely fly. And then once that kind of awkward procession is passed, it just starts coming out of people.
Yeah.
Or people start going out. Okay, cool.
Well, the first ones will, of course, be the
and-
prisoners, because they
Yeah,
want a bit of...
the halfling and the skin stitches, followed by all the accomplices.
Yeah. And
Oh my god, we're leading a lot of people out.
you are, but most
The
people
good-
are manacled and chained. And there's a lot of noise from the chest of the skin stitch.
Oh my god, we still haven't silenced that?
I mean, do you want to silence it?
She's been pretty
No.
good.
No!
No.
Boxes with threatening auras.
I just twitched.
The turn order popped up and I jumped.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
is the
that's
D&D
beautiful.
equivalent of a jump scare.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Would you like to roll initiative?
I
think
don't even have to say
she's-
it, do I?
She's cooperating. Let's leave her be for now.
Well, the guards kind of see everyone start to come out, and they immediately call for a medic.
Yeah.
Probably a good call.
Wagons are organized. A lot of wagons are organized because there's a lot of people that has to be moved to secure holding.
I look at the guard and I say, send all the wagons.
They kind of
Now see what you heard there was give me some of your wagons.
yeah.
What I
Thank
said
you.
was give me
Send
all of your
all the
wagons.
wagons.
Is that what you were doing?
Yep.
Nice. Nice. I got that reference.
this doesn't take much convincing at all, and they kind of see the butcher come out, and they're like, "Holy shit, who's that?"
A woman
present
that
to you
does
the
owe us
butcher.
her armor.
Yeah.
Oh god! And they just kind of look at her clothing and everything else, and it's like, she's not healthy, is she?
No.
Not in the tip-top shape.
Only
Sadly, we
slightly
could
less
make her
healthy
even-
than we are.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, the wagons start arriving, and people start getting put into well, some get put into medical wagons to go to the nearest hospital or nearest healer. So Halcyon, or should I say Elias, you're probably gonna have a busy night.
Nearest
Oh, yeah.
hospital. They're in the Ascendant Court. They're just going to be going to the clerics.
Yeah, there's over like 20 people, my dude.
Yeah, there are a lot of gods.
There are a lot of clerics.
There
That's
are
fair.
a lot of gods.
Not all of them care
Which
about
is
healing, though.
Exceedingly funny for
No.
you specifically to say.
This is the moment where it's like, yes, I prefer not to have the gods deal with it, but I would prefer to get a good night's sleep.
Yeah. Lesser
True.
of two evils.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them get taken to the Church of Pharasma. No! But as people start to get carted off, going back to Grey Wolf to debrief.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, you go in and see him, and as your motley group kind of goes through the door, the guardsmen kind of just look at you, and the slow clap begins.
No, noise.
It starts anyway.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, that was
Okay.
Leave.
that wasn't even me.
Well,
Wow.
Quintus, could you jostle him awake?
Was that
He's
any
missing us.
good?
That
Yes.
was fucking terrifying, my dude.
It
Fuck
sounded
was
more
that?
like some sort of capybara or something.
I
But
thought you were trying to brown notice.
Wow.
that's better.
Yeah.
The other one sounded like you were just farting into the microphone or
okay.
something. It was far bassier.
But as you make your way through the crowd to Grey Wolf, he's just kind of like, "Whoa, congratulations! I'm led to understand you apprehended the butcher."
Yeah, there's still that armor thing we have to go back in for. That's tomorrow.
Yeah, I was about to say that seems like tomorrow's disaster to handle.
Did the
And-
weapons come in?
The weapons will be arriving later this evening.
Excellent.
Fantastic.
The Serenites want to keep a hold of them for their dusk rituals.
Understood. That makes perfect sense.
As-
Fuck the sun.
Well, I mean, we kind of need it for daylight, but I just
We
figured out
do.
Detective Maxwell's theme song.
I'm scared.
Yes.
It's the Yzma's song that was deleted from the movie.
Ah. Yes, well, not quite, but yes.
It's not Here Comes the Sun.
No.
I thought it was
Do-do-do-do.
I just can't wait to be king.
Oh, I just can't wait to kill my dad.
Wow. I mean,
Oh, very true.
anyway, the plot holes of Disney aside, Grey Wolf's like, well, rest, eat, if you want to go back to your homes, or if you want to stay here another night in the barracks, that's completely up to you. As I said, the weapons should be arriving later this evening.
Wunderbar.
Someone able to run me a bath? I am.
Fucking filthy.
Yeah.
I
Yeah, no,
believe-
all of you, with the exception of you, Detective, as usual, kind of look like you've been through the wars.
I'll
yes.
take exception to that, dearie.
It was quite literally
Yes,
a bloodbath.
Yes.
Thankfully, I'm not your superior, so I don't need the report.
Wonderful. If you could please keep your men stationed at the entrance, just to make sure we don't have anyone wandering in or out before we clear out the remains. We still have the Shambler and the Otyugs remaining in the sewers.
Did we really need to deal with the Shambler? I thought he
No.
was just.
I was just making him aware of other threats that we would need to deal with.
Okay.
Well,
More that it wouldn't be fun for a splunkerer to come across it.
Fair enough.
yes.
Fair enough.
the Otigers should be fine. Anyone who's
Yes.
going spelunking in the catacombs and they see an Otiger should know to stay away.
Yes.
There's, in some circles, but I include myself in this. Auditors are as part of the city as anyone else.
Yes,
They
just
have
like
their
the
part to
pigeons.
play. Yes, like pigeons, only more useful.
Filthy.
The worst anyone would
As
come across is a toad.
as he fucking says this, Lenore leans over on Marta's shoulder and goes, "Oh, I love him. I love him.
He's good.
He's
He's
great.
good people.
Great
Good
people. Excellent taste in bird. Wait, hang on. Wait.
Wow. So, weapons will be arriving later, but I've been assured by the Serenites they won't be sending any paladins down until, well, they get a yay or nay tomorrow.
Fantastic.
A barracks armorer, and I tap my shield, and like a paneling of the timber falls out of it.
The breastplate's
No.
immaculate, on the other hand.
Yeah.
Due to the inspiring martial stance.
Yes.
We can get that fixed up for you. That's the least we can do.
Brilliant. One of the his subordinates, I guess, step forward, and I just sort of like hand him a falling apart shield, and I pick up a couple of pieces off the ground.
It's like
And place them into the frame of the shield. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
This
Like a
kind
puzzle.
is kind of a shudder as the just looks over some of the battle damage that's been done to it. Because that cleaver, I know at least once took a chunk out of that shield.
Yeah, it did.
did.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah, I think that was like 12 or 15 damage or something in one hit to that
Yep.
shield.
Yes,
Yeah.
She
It's
hit
time
like
to get
a
you time to get you a magic shield, my brother.
Probably.
adamantine shield.
You don't
That's
have
what we
that
want.
much money.
No, we don't. Nor will we ever.
No. Oh, you never know. But a sturdy shield is probably in your range.
Mm.
But, considering we're about halfway through, did we want to take the break now?
Perfect idea.
Good plan.
Sure.
Sure.
Okay, everyone, we're just going to take a short 10-minute break. I'm going to grab something quick to eat. Everyone's going to get drinks, toilets, everything else. Otherwise, we'll see you back here in about 10 minutes. Until then, I will run
Lovely.
an ad. And, well, that's about it. See you soon.
Cool. See ya.
Hey, everyone, and we're back from our intermission. Everyone's kind of watered and everything else like that.
I peed.
Plants.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Congrats.
Yeah.
I didn't, but I should be good. But that's a bit of TMI. Anyway, are anyone doing any specific with their evenings?
Washing.
Anyone are doing nothing specific.
IR baboon.
Oh, gosh.
We're sorry, Matt. We love you.
I hated that cartoon so much.
But Matt, you don't need pants for a victory dance.
I related far too much with Weasel in that entire thing.
Yeah, of course you fucking did, you nerd.
Wow.
Quintus would like to have a bath.
Yes.
That's paramountly most important because he is, from the nips down, covered in blood.
I think all three of us are going to be having a bath.
Yeah, no.
Someone's going to be assisted with theirs.
Yeah, no. Baths are drawn. You
I'm
kind
gonna
of...
have a shower.
Because internal plumbing is a thing.
What?
Yeah.
Magic.
What? I'm sitting in a tub of my own filth.
When showers are available.
Oh my god.
But no, in the better areas of Absalon, internal plumbing is available. It's still very much in its infancy, but it does exist.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I had to pay attention to something.
You had to do something?
Was your mother
yes.
calling?
Yes, my mother's calling. Exactly, literally, exactly. Perfect. All right.
I did freak out just before we went live that today was Mother's Day and I'd forgotten to send a message.
Next week.
Yeah, no, it's next week.
I've
Alright.
already got all my stuff together.
I should organize flowers or something.
Yeah, absolutely do that. All right, especially this year. Unless you're living with your parents.
I'm not. No, I couldn't do that. Not
Uh,
anymore.
Yeah, some people don't have choices.
Yeah. No, that's
um,
fair.
Then yeah, do something nice. All right, so everybody's kind of settling down for the night.
Ish.
Yep.
Okay, Rose is still out stone cold, but Lenora is going to kind of look over at Quintus as she kind of heads out the door. And says, will you look after him for the evening, dearie? I'm off to do some business.
I will make sure that he is bathed, because it's
Oh
smelly.
dear.
He's gonna get a sponge bath.
Better you than me.
I'm sure he'll wake up eventually. And I'm off! And she does. She flies out the window.
All right.
All right, what do we need to do?
Well, do you need to do anything with the evening?
Lenore's going to do some vending.
Ah. What is she vending?
Through whatever contacts she has accrued within the city,
Yep.
she is vending 50 GP of assorted relics.
Yep.
None of which have the ones that weren't named. She'd like to vend 7 times some +1 short swords.
Yep.
Probably drop them over at the
Papa.
muck ruckers, couldn't you? So
See,
Lenore
it's-
probably doesn't care.
Well, I mean, we can either give them the weapons or give them the money.
That's true.
Yep. I've got a weirdly evil-looking shield and a set of full plate.
Yeah, not sure about the full plate. Full
Would
plate.
Lenore even be able to take the plate out of the bag?
Yeah,
No,
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 that
no,
is a
no.
question.
She'll have to let the guy, whoever she's talking about, take it out of the bag.
They're looking for a full plate armor set. Full plate's one of those difficult things to sell because most full plate is made to order or made for a specific
okay.
person.
Well, she's just seeing anything that she can just get money for.
The short swords are an easy sell.
Okay, how much each?
I want to say off the top of my head, 15 each.
15 GP each
Sounds about right.
for a +1 short sword.
Nice.
Plus
+1
runes
striking. Wait, I thought they were +1 striking. Are they
Up.
not?
No, they're
I think they're
plus
just like +1 to hit.
Oh fuck. Okay,
They-
Lenore may not be vending anything tonight. There's like not much else here. Maybe not tonight then.
All right.
I thought those were +1 striking
No.
short swords.
Oh, really?
Damn it! I was like, we actually made some bank.
I mean, it adds up, right? You have what, 8 of them or something.
We have 7 of them.
7. That's just over
3
100
3
GP.
symbols of Norgabear, +1 striking sickle of bleeding. Okay, maybe not vending anything tonight.
All right.
But she will take a missive from herself to the lighthouse and let them know that everything went according to plan.
Mhm.
And however they respond to not having things in writing with Rose's signature, I'll leave up to you.
All good.
And then she will return in like maybe an hour.
Well, it is after everyone has had their baths and everything else, and they're feeling a bit better, when a group of paladins, flanking a cleric of Serenite, kind of enter into the barracks for Grey Wolves, for the Grey Cloaks. There's the clerics isn't trying to portray this whole I'm better than everyone. And someone's hot micing.
Man, that's some great RTX voice there.
But the cleric in question is trying not to look pompous or overdrawn, but it's a little bit difficult with like the golden robes with the white trim and the
Yes.
sun crown that tends to
Someone's
accompany
been-
high priests.
Someone's been offering free armor trimming in fucking Valrock. No one is gonna do that.
The paladins in question also kind of this very highly polished silver sheen to their full plate armor. The very much a bright lights and sun shining motif to their armor. Golden, and they're kind of bringing in a chest. What's the bear to glow for?
I'm identifying scrolls, but it's not important. It'll happen later.
But the cleric kind of goes, So, weapons? Or someone's borrowing some weapons off of us?
Oh, yes. We,
Grey Wolf told me to come and see a Quintus.
that's me.
And a Detective
Quintus.
Maxwell?
Detective,
What up?
that we have
Oh
a
God!
guest.
Turn them down. Jeez.
Put your book belt on.
But yes, Grey Wolf requested some weapons for temporary borrowing.
Yes, we have a nasty, what do we call it? Tentacle
Tentacle armor.
to deal with in the, lower city.
Well, as has been already arranged, you can borrow our weapons, but if you don't want to handle it, we can send in a group of paladins to take care of it.
No, we good.
Nope, we would like to handle this ourselves.
And
Quintus doesn't say anything. He does. Just flex a little bit, like, I think we've got this.
well,
It's right, old chap. I believe we will be handling this quite by ourselves.
Chorus comes and stands up next to you.
oh god. Oh god, so that was what the detail was for. Alright. She goes,
Chorus has turned his little knitted knife into kind of like a weapon at his side, and his little satchel bag is kind of hanging at his other hip, and he looks eerily reminiscent of how Quintus looks in full armor, like with weapon over one thing and like shield on the other hip.
Oh
And
God!
he
They're
just-
multiplying.
He just kind of crosses his arms and leans sideways against your shin.
Brilliant.
I think we'll be quite all right, old chap.
the cleric's like, God damn, that's adorable. She gestures for the paladins and they kind of put down the chest. So, +1, well, magical striking holy weapons.
Lovely. I was a bit of a cleric myself. Do you mind if I have a look at these?
Is this chorus talking?
Yes.
Okay, tiny doll, sure.
Much obliged. Chorus is currently someone who was a cleric in his past life. So can I roll religion? He's chaotic good and he has heal, so I assume he was a cleric.
Ah, okay.
Can
Yeah,
I-
roll religion.
Okay, thank you. That's our d20 plus 11. I got a 30.
Wow.
Well, he could definitely identify them as holy smiting weapons. It's entirely
Yes,
possible
yes.
that he was this iteration was probably a cleric of Serenray.
Lovely,
Or
you know.
perhaps Caden Colleen.
I was a bit of a fan of Serenray myself, you know. Then I took an arrow through the head, and things kind of ended up being a bit shitty.
Okay.
Good to see the faith is still holding strong in Absalom after all these years, though.
Well, the sun always rises.
The sun does indeed always rise.
The cleric kind of just leans over to one of you and is like, does the churches, does the Frasmans know about this?
Who are the Friesmans?
I'm sorry. You'll have to speak up. I'm a bit old.
Anyway, I think this is outside of my field of expertise. Here are the weapons. We've tried to bring something of a variety. Anything you don't really want to use or need, then just kind of leave behind.
I like step over to the bunk that I'm using and grab my Gazar, and I turn around and I'm like, so is this a tradies deal? Do you want to take this for the night, or how does this work? Like,
We're taking it on faith that you'll
Okay.
return the weapons.
I glance to Halcyon and then I nod. Faith.
Because, well,
They're loaner weapons.
Rune Wolf kind of pulled in a favor, so this is very
As
much...
he should. As he should. We've done him quite a good turn, you know, taking care of this dreadful business in the Undercity and the catacombs.
As I've been told, Tiny Doll.
That one was no, wasn't it?
Pacifus is my name. Pacifus.
Pacifist.
Don't wear it out.
We normally call you Chorus.
I'm aware. It's a thing.
All right, so have at it, I guess.
We will, thank you.
What options do we have, Matthew?
Okay, pretty much anything from the standard weapons lists.
So basically any common weapon.
Pretty much. So no advanced weapons. The last scene hammer is also available, just because it used to be a common weapon and it should be.
Equipment.
We're heading after some kind of slime, aren't we? We'll want bludgeoning weapons then. Anything
Yes.
that's good at smashing.
Yes, I will lend my hand towards the longest hammery type object.
Well, like I said, they do have a last scene hammer there. Otherwise, you have morning stars, long swords, a couple of
How
great
about a
swords.
sap? Is there a sap amongst the entourage?
Surprisingly, not a sap.
Not a sap?
The-
How the fuck am I supposed to do bludgeoning damage then?
A club? A morning star?
Nope.
Are you not capable of wielding these, friend Halcyon?
Just not quite as effective.
It's a shame.
They do have daggers, though.
Looking for a bludgeoning weapon there.
A couple of scimitars. There's a warhammer in there. A great maul,
Lenore, friend.
as opposed to a
Yes,
closed maul.
dearie? Would you be willing to take one of these and fly it to Parva of an evening, and see if she can't put one of those shifting runes that Quintus is so fond of in it? That might allow our friend Halcyon here to make more of an impact, if you
What
know
if
what I
you-
mean.
What if you hold your scabbard in one hand, and hold one of these holy weapons in the other hand, and hold these rings on your fingers?
That would actually work.
That would work.
Holy shit. That is so dumb.
Just,
I love it.
just
But
hold,
it's fantastic.
just hold a
The-
holy dagger in one hand.
The trigonometry,
The scabbard
and
of
the
it.
logarithm flashed in front of Quintus's eyes. It's like,
Chorus looks up at
"Uh."
the two of you and goes, "And this, my friends, is why I'm a man of the faith and not a man of the books."
Right, that's an excellent idea. I shall take a short sword out of the thing and then grab the doubling rings and invest them.
How about some
Nice.
hand wraps, Matt?
Some hand wraps. There are hand wraps in there.
Holy hand
There
wraps.
are.
Yeah, they have monks.
Nice.
The Serenites
Okay.
have monks within their number.
Nice.
Can
Do they-
Chorus put those on?
Yes, Chorus can put them on.
Yes. Yeah.
This
Alright,
thing's
what-
good as dead then.
So these are +1 striking holy hand wraps, yes?
Yep.
Do they have any?
Holy fuck. Yeah.
They don't do extra damage. They just can treat the damage as holy.
Yeah, that's helpful.
Oh,
Yeah, but they're still striking.
Yes.
Do they have
Nice.
any
Fucking nice.
like handheld explosives, like what you might call like maybe a holy hand
grenade?
grenade?
Was not requested.
Dang it!
Like you can't really borrow the holy hand grenade of.
No, I can't give it back. You're quite right. I found these pieces for you. Here you go.
Oh, now I'm trying to think of a city that would be like Antioch of Taldor, maybe. Anyway. But yes, they treat the damage as being holy. Or positive, whichever way you want to put it. There are some arguments happening about that.
Good.
there are arguments. It makes perfect sense to me though.
Well, it's kind of like, is it positive
Pos-
energy, holy, or
positive
good?
and negative.
It'd be
Positive and
good.
negative, and then good and evil. Yeah.
Yeah.
Positive is just healing energy, and negative is just damaging energy.
It's to make do for the necromancy effects that are
Yep.
healing, like Cure Light. It does positive energy.
Yep.
But
All right. Well, I wasn't a monk in my first life, but I feel like these might do.
kind of have to wrap the hand wraps all the way up the arms.
Oh yeah.
There
Yep.
it is.
All right, I feel quite ready to vanquish some evil.
Yep. I tie them off like in between the shoulder blades, effectively
Yeah.
at the spine, with a little
Yeah.
bow,
Aw.
just to kill some material.
That looks marvelous. Thank you. I'll have to get myself a pair of these once we return But first, a good night's sleep, yes?
Indeed.
I'll meet you back here in the morning.
Of course, of course. I'll let Sir Haflet know that you've gone, should he wake up.
Thank you.
And
I'm
he
going to
never
go
wakes
find.
up again. What?
I'm gonna go find Rune Wolf.
Well, he's pretty easy to find. He's a workaholic, so he stays up late.
Wonderful. Excuse me, Captain.
Yes, Halcyon, I think the name is.
Yes. I was wondering if you could assist me with some alchemical materials.
What were you for?
I was perhaps looking for some alignment ampules, or at least a recipe for them.
I'm an ampules.
Just to give us a bit of something to toss at him between the bars.
Between the bars.
Yes, I'd prefer to keep him as much of a distance as possible, for as long as possible.
Well, we do have a couple in our inventory. Thinking about it. We have to deal with strange things from time to time.
I'd understand.
Oh god, that's pretty cool. Access Pathfinder Society members. Welp.
Yeah.
Not today, Jan. Oh. Yeah, 6.
You said you had 2 of them? Oh, 6 of them.
I rolled a d6. He has 6 alignment ampules for you.
Wunderbar.
They're just the lesser versions, though.
No!
You got them for free, brother. What are you
I was wanting the recipe so I could craft a bunch.
Well,
You can just spend the evening deconstructing. You don't need sleep. Oh wait, you do.
Can you pack them into that landmine thing that you have?
Yeah, if I got the moderate one though. But anyways,
Okay. Fair enough.
but yes, you got them for free, and also,
yep.
apparently they're restricted to Pathfinder Society members, so technically they're not allowed to have them. Or shouldn't have them.
They confiscated off someone who killed Pathfinder Society members. The explanation
Yeah.
seems fairly obvious.
Yep. That's the one.
Or it was requisitioned. You know how it goes.
Right. Thank you very much, Captain. I shall hand these out on my way out.
Well then, if no one else is doing anything overnight, we'll just kind of fast
Pass
forward.
3 of the ampules to Quintus.
Thanks.
Here's your holy hand grenades.
Brilliant.
They do 1 damage and 1 splash damage.
And persistent.
Not persistent, but they do good damage. So with anything with weaknesses, it's gonna hurt.
And they're a thrown weapon, or they're a player to
Alchemical
the...
bomb.
They're a bomb.
Okay.
Literally holy hand grenades.
So they're a thrown ranged weapon.
God.
The important difference, Bill, being since I think you mostly played 5e, resistance here is you take flat extra damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Most of
right.
the time. There are some exceptions.
There are some exceptions. Not a lot of them are. Mostly in constructs when it comes to hardness. But next morning?
Yep.
Alright. Well, you do all wake up the next morning, even you, Rose.
That's
Oh, my
good.
fucking head.
It's a little bit of a
Holy shit.
hangover, but it's mostly fine.
Does he still have his mug with him?
No, of course took it.
I do. I've been clutching it to my, my chest like a child throughout the night. Like a child with a pacifier. As you look over in the morning, you can see Chorus poking Rose awake. Up! Up, young man, the day is young. And there is evil to be fought.
Aha! So, straight there.
First, wait, hang on. One last thing.
Yep.
Just before I went to bed last night,
Mhm.
because I'm an idiot, I burned my last 2 arrows. I burned my last 2 level 2 spell slots
Yeah,
into the spell strike arrows. Is
Nice.
that cool?
that is cool.
I wake
That's
up
fine.
just long enough to do that.
Nice.
Yeah, alright.
Prodded awake by Lenore. Come on, just this. Let me go back to
Dude,
sleep. No,
dude.
just this, and you can go back to sleep.
Do the thing, dance monkey.
Dance monkey, and I catch touch of
Amazing.
idiocy into both of them.
This is gonna be interesting, isn't it?
Sounds fun.
Yep. And then as we're heading out, I pass Elias my +1 striking short bow and both of the arrows. Do you mind holding these for me, my friend? They might come in handy later. Excellent.
I'm gonna leave my climbing kit behind.
Why not just why not just pass it to Lenore?
Because don't need it and bulk and
Okay.
we're not gonna need it.
Fair enough.
All right, I'm gonna move you guys over.
This is gonna be a fucking slog.
It shouldn't be too bad.
We'll be fine.
I'm also gonna leave the hand crossbow behind.
I've already positioned you roughly where you would be entering, or where you would be ending up. But the question is, what's your plan of attack?
Fuck off and stay there.
I haven't moved it.
Well, we've got these ranged things. We may as well like throw them at it as it shambles its way down to us or something.
I have some setup to do, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Well,
I'm
let's
gonna
run
pass
through that.
Okay.
A Drakeheart
well,
mutagen to the detective,
Oh, thank you.
and before we go into combat, I shall imbibe one myself.
What does that do?
The Drakeheart mutagen gives you an item bonus to your AC of +5 and a dex cap of 2. And allows you a +2 bonus to perception, lasts 10 minutes, and gives you an action of Final Surge, which allows you to stride twice, which will end the effect of the mutagen.
Cool. I will
whilst
also
you-
drink that.
Yes, whilst you are wearing it, though, you have a -1 penalty to will saves, reflex saves, and recall knowledge.
Okay.
okay.
That's okay, but all right.
It'll help you not get backed. and that's
Quintus,
about it.
if you don't mind, I would do you mind stepping just a little bit to the left?
To the left?
Yep, to the left.
Um,
I just need this area right here.
More?
And give me a moment. You know,
Well.
a good magician never shows his cards. I busy myself with something, and then a minute later, the pocket stage comes out, complete with curtains and little bandstand.
Brilliant.
Perfect.
When it comes to banishing true evil, I believe it's best to put on a show, as it were.
Do I actually have a stage? I don't have a stage.
That's okay. That's fine. Basically, this is now the stage.
Oh no, I know. It's just I really should have a token for it, but that's fine. I'll work on that later.
Halcyon or Quintus? Which one of you is gonna have Chorus on board for the fight?
obviously, Quintus.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm keen.
All right. Onward, noble steed, to battle.
Perhaps I'm not a steed. Maybe.
Ah, yes. Onward, noble compatriot, to battle.
Yeah.
Better? We'll workshop it. We'll workshop it. By the grace of Serenite, evil shall fall this day.
I
All right,
like
I'm
your
ready to go when you
gumption.
guys are.
I'm gonna
Halcyon, start off with those arrows first thing, yes?
pop
Sure.
one of these.
I'm
that's
going to
terrible.
pass Quintus 2 Alchemist Fires, 2 Frost Vials, and 2 Tanglefoot Bags if he wants them.
Okay. Frost vials.
Yeah, moderate Frost Vials. These are all moderate bombs. I shall get sneaky and imbibe my Drakeheart mutagen.
And where is everyone going to position? Because I'm. Oh wow.
Apparently not.
Everyone's a little bit nervous. It's okay. So, Quintus has the 25. Halcyon has that. You got good initiative, don't you, Halcyon?
I have incredible initiative, just not this time. I don't particularly want to re-roll this because I know
Wow,
something bad's going to happen.
boys.
We're
That's
slow
a
today.
1 and a 6.
It's fine. This is fine.
Who has the crank?
I believe I
Lenore
put it on the
does.
ground here,
No,
just
Lenore.
next to it.
I think Lenore has it.
Or that'd be the other one.
We decided not to put it in the mechanism, just in case anything went wrong.
And he's gonna roll his initiative. He doesn't have a good bonus, so
Still gonna be faster than me.
I mean, we'll see if he rolls a 1. Yeah, no, he is faster than Halcyon.
Oh, who'd have thunk it?
Alright. So, what's the plan?
Try not to die.
Pop the door, try to drag it down,
Just fucking to battle, really.
fucking to battle. Alright.
So I guess I'll start this off. Lenore's gonna kind of, like at my signal, pull the lever, Kronk.
Yes.
So she'll pull the lever, and then I cannot afford to do much of my plan until hopefully one of those touch of idiocy arrows goes off. So I will hold my stuff. For now, let's just go command, demoralize. Sorry, yeah. Inspire courage, demoralize. Or
Alright.
inspire courage to inspire defense. Let's go. Alright, that's my turn. I'm done.
Alright. Well, now, you pulled the lever to open the portcullis?
We do, yes.
Alright. Well, it hears that, and you hear a low. Your death has come.
Come, fiend. It is
it-
time to put you back to sleep.
It spends its first action to open its portcullis. Then uses its free action.
Good.
You, all of you, from the darkness, just see a huge arrangement of pseudopods just launch out and attach themselves to the roof. And you just see the armor accelerate out from the darkness, being pulled by the pseudopods. It kind of haphazardly strikes the roof and then just drops in a superhero landing. Just one fist down.
Anybody gonna do it? That's really hard on your knees.
I don't think he cares too
I
much.
don't think oozes have knees.
This thing kind of has knees, I guess.
Okay, so stride,
Oh,
interact.
No, it used a free action.
I know, what's next?
well, for his next one, he's gonna have to move closer, isn't he? Isn't
I
he?
hope so.
Spends his second action to get to there. Actually, no, he's gonna move to there, because he doesn't want the portcullis closed on him again. He doesn't have actions to do that, so... Well, detective, you're right there.
Yeah, am I?
The portals open from the floor up.
From the roof up. Sorry, from the roof down.
Yes, so they raised when we pulled the lever.
Yeah, that's what I should have
Correct.
asked. Yep. So we could still lower them, right?
I mean, if you want to.
Yeah, okay, good. Just confirming.
32 is gonna hit you.
Yep.
Well, bright side, almost minimum damage.
Good.
That'll be 26 damage. 5 of that will be acid.
Hey, could we talk about the term minimal damage?
I knew you were gonna fucking say that. Yeah, absolutely. 100%.
What, the number is red? Okay,
Okay.
I got a 7 and a 1.
Okay.
And that is its turn done. Various eyes kind of blinking over the tentacly flesh that kind of oozes and moves out from the armor. Quintus.
I guess I will throw one of these liquidy things that I have in my hand.
Yep.
Good liquid thing, go. I will give you a wrist sling roll.
Yep.
Because it's a ranged thing.
That'll
Yeah,
miss.
Yeah, wow.
Is it a critical failure?
No.
Terrible.
Still does 1 splash damage though,
One good splash damage.
Mm-hmm.
which is probably painful for him.
And then it dies.
It starts to melt into the ground.
My one weakness. What a world!
Oh,
What a world!
That was,
What?
that was
God,
a
I'm
good noise.
I am such an idiot. Why didn't I haste Quintus?
I have no idea.
Oh no!
I completely forgot. It's late. I'm tired. That's my excuse.
I mean, it's like
Alright,
8:40.
I'm gonna lunge with my. What did I get? I got a Lucine hammer.
Yes. So
I can
pretty
just
much
roll
use.
because I'm right.
Yeah.
Kinda.
It's just
Is it-
bludgeoning damage instead of
Yeah.
slashing and piercing, and it
Yeah.
doesn't
Is it
have
a-
trip.
Yes, that's fair.
Is it a reach weapon though?
Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
Cool. Okay, that's all that matters.
Yeah, it's still a pole arm, right?
Yeah.
Ah, I missed.
Wow.
Ah,
A 21. No, that's a miss.
I'll try attack number 2.
That's fair.
29, maybe.
That will hit.
Cool. 14.
What, are you using your Gee's arm to hit?
No, he's using the
I'm
hammer.
using the hammer, but I haven't made another weapon on my character
Okay.
because
So the
it's
holy-
effectively the same.
Yeah, the
Okay.
holy rune is converting this to positive damage.
Good.
Good damage.
Good damage.
Good damage rather,
Good damage.
Okay, so it's
good-
not-
good damage.
not bludgeoning. Good damage.
Anyway, I do see your point. I think that's you done though, Quintus.
Yep.
Halcyon.
All right. I shall knock this spell-storing arrow and shoot
Come
it with
on.
this
Come
holy short
on.
bow.
Don't
Do we have
miss.
Inspire Courage?
Don't miss.
You do. You do have
Dude.
Inspire Courage.
I
Please.
get an
don't
additional
miss.
+1. That's a 35
Yes.
to hit.
It's a 35 to hit.
Not a critical, but it will hit.
Not a
Okay.
critical. Whew.
All right. Now save, I think.
He is flat-footed against the attack because of gang up.
Because
Oh no! Hang on. Let me double check gang up. real quick.
you're using a ranged weapon within 30 feet. I think that still qualifies.
No, it's not the. It's the.
Because
do I
gang
need
up
to use a-
melee strike. Well, he doesn't really mind about the arrow itself, but
Yep.
he has to do a will save, I think, for touch divinity.
Yes, that is correct.
I was looking at this earlier. Oh god, really?
Holy shit.
What is your
27.
Yeah, no, so that's definitely a critical failure. Cool.
Hey!
That's
shit.
cool. He rolled
That's
a natural
stupefied
1.
four- That's stupefied 4 for a minute. No saves.
Wow, that's brutal.
What is
That's
stupefied?
insane.
Go.
Holy smokes.
Mint.
I'm just gonna quickly post what stupefied does so that everyone's
The
aware.
-4 to intelligence-based stuff.
Yeah, it's a -4 to intelligence, wisdom, charisma, and DCs, including will saving throws, spell attack rolls, spell DCs, and skill checks that use those ability scores. And anytime he attempts to cast a spell, he has to. Holy shit balls! That worked incredibly well.
It's too soon to use the villain point as well.
What do you mean too soon?
Too soon, man. Too soon.
Too soon, dude.
Matt, you need to remember that I have much
Yeah,
more stuff to throw at you.
exactly.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm not using it now.
Yep.
And he's not really casty boy, so I'm fine with that. God will use the lightning bolt, I guess. Stupefy.
Holy smokes.
Fuck me. Of all the times to roll a 1.
Okay.
Continue,
Halcyon, I could kiss
Halcyon.
you. I could kiss you. Keep going.
As
Who is
the
that?
arrow
Where's that noise coming from?
as the arrow strikes, and you kind of see the eyes start to blink more slowly, and kind of just glaze over it vacantly.
Wonderful. I'm going to drop the short bow.
It shatters into a million pieces.
Hope not. I shall stride up to him.
Yep.
And then I shall quick draw the short sword.
All right.
Okay.
He will be flat-footed against this attack because of gang up.
Yeah, no, he will be. That's true. So, short sword.
+1/+1.
Technically +2 because I don't have the thing initially applied. The potency. That's a 30. Oh, no, it's not a 31. -5.
All right.
Or -3 rather, because flat-footed.
Well,
So 28.
28?
Yeah.
The 28 will hit.
Okay, so that's 13 damage because it's not applying crit specialization, and not the weapon skills. And that's 2d6 of precision. Is he immune to precision damage?
He is, in fact, immune to precision damage. As
Go
he
fuck
is
himself.
an ooze.
Why did I bother?
Also, you took that, it's the short sword from the chest, isn't it? The cleric's
Yeah.
bro. Alright. He doesn't care much about the slashing damage from the weapon, but he does care about the holy damage. Or
The
the good
goodest
damage.
damage. Oh, hang on. That needs another d6 in it. So add 1 from that first set of that 2d6. So that's 14 damage from the sword.
Alright.
Fix that up now.
Strike. Yep.
So hang on. Does a holy weapon add an extra d6 of holy damage, or does it convert the damage to good?
No, that's what the real rune does. These runes are converting it to good damage.
Okay, so he
not
uses
the
it
whole
okay.
damage. So, for instance, if it does 11 slashing damage and holy,
Yeah.
the slashing damage won't work, but the holy damage does.
So how
because
much of that 11 damage is slashing?
That'll be 11 of it will be slashing damage. But he still takes the 10 damage from the holy.
I don't understand, but that's okay.
Matt's tracking
Matt,
it. It's his
Matt
job.
sounds confident, so
I
I'm
am confident. It's fine.
Okay,
Bludgeoning weapons are the way to go, though,
got it.
if you have them. But, dear detective,
Mata's eyes turn black and her hands ignite in a
Here we go.
dark fire. A point behind the slime opens up into a shadowy portal,
yep,
and out strides a flame drake.
Jeez.
Oh shit!
Nice.
I
Cool.
thought you weren't starting with this.
I changed my mind.
No shit.
Things will get hot now.
Yep, things are about to get real fucking spicy.
The good thing, though, is I was warned about this.
Get a token ready.
Pretty much.
Essentially, yeah.
Flame Drake. I already have this up. Nick, roll d20 plus 12 for its initiative, would you?
It has a summon creature, it acts on her initiative.
Oh, does it?
Yep.
Okay.
Wunderbar.
You're wrong.
Mm,
I want more M&Ms.
sick. So cool.
I just have to do edit.
dragon.
Can be edited and controlled by Mata.
Me.
And should also now be in your journal.
Me.
Because I don't want to fucking roll it. So, you
Oh.
open the dark portal and a flaming dragon steps out. Or at least a
Ow.
flaming drake. But I think
They
that's
get-
you done.
Yeah, they don't get to move on my turn, do they?
No.
Aw.
As a part of sustaining the spell, it does things.
Yeah.
Rose! Top of the initiative.
Yep. I think it's probably better to haste Quintus than to
It's always
anything.
better to haste Quintus.
Yeah, so let's just do that. So haste, I'll start the turn tick,
Thank you.
and then the other part of the turn will be a heightened Inspire Heroics defense. Matt,
Yes.
since I am performing from a stage, can I have a +1 circumstance bonus?
Yes.
Yes, I will give you a +1 circumstance bonus.
Yes! All right, I need a 39, please. All right, come on. Just give me a 39. I would be
All
so
the dungeons,
happy.
the stage.
39.
No!
I'm gonna re-roll it. I'm
You gotta
re-rolling that.
re-roll it?
Reroll.
I'm
it.
re-rolling that. Just this once, using the instrument. No.
That's worse.
Okay. The focus point doesn't get burned, but it's just a normal Inspire defense, and that's my turn.
All right. Well, he's doing pretty well actually at the moment.
Don't you have a third? Oh, you hasted. Never
Yep.
mind.
Yeah, I hasted and I didn't do it during my first round of combat.
How many targets do we have? We do absolutely have targets.
Fuck off.
Fuck off and/or die in a fire, preferably both in either order.
He does his special attack, Pseudopod Burst.
Oh, on who?
Well, he's gonna pick 3 targets.
Oh, okay.
He's gonna pick Quintus, the detective, and the dragon.
Oh,
Sweet.
it's essentially me twice.
Well, oh no, he's stupefied, isn't he?
He is stupefied.
He is
yeah.
So-
much stupefied.
Dummy.
It'll be the dragon, Quintus, and Halcyon.
Fuck.
Alright.
Why can't it just be the dragon, the dragon, the dragon?
What if he tacks his own shoes?
Who wants to go first?
I will
Dragon.
go first.
Just roll it. Just roll it. We've only got. We're running out of time.
Okay, I have a 39 for you, Quintus.
Excellent. Yes,
have
that'll
+1
hit.
AC.
I'll use a shield block. Did someone bring me a shield before we went down here?
Yes, your
Alright,
shield
cool.
was brought back repaired.
Brilliant.
It will be 26 damage.
Reduced to 24.
Hey.
Halcyon, nimble
Yes.
dodge.
Oh, is it not a reflex
Oh,
save?
wait.
Then yes.
Wait. We have
Wait,
fifth level
wait.
spells now. Reduced
Yeah.
to 23.
Oh, 23. Very nice.
It's not a reflex save. It does 3 attacks at its full attack.
Okay, then I shall definitely nimble dodge.
All right. Well, he got a 26 to hit you.
That's a failure.
Well, he still nimble dodged.
Yeah, but I mean, he still missed.
Smugness. The smugness.
And the 36 for the dragon.
Yeah, no, that's gonna hit a lot.
20 to 30 damage, sorry. Because he does 4 acid damage as well.
Or dragon.
Poor dragon.
Not here. Hey guys, what's going on?
He has 1 action left.
Yeah.
Well, no. Ooh. He launches out the pseudopods, striking the roof behind you, Rose.
Yep.
And he pulls himself over to there. This does invoke an attack of opportunity.
Get him, Quintus.
I'll take it.
Oh, do you get to raise your shield for free?
As quick
He
shield
does,
raise,
yeah.
I
Quick
do.
shield.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Very nice.
Right.
Fires.
It didn't show up properly. So
Yeah,
I was
because I just
confused
copied
there.
it off the website because that
Ah.
was my quick prepare.
Easy.
One.
Yep. All right.
We got any
What's-
bonuses to things?
You got a +1 to hit. No, you don't. You got nothing. Rather. Sorry.
Nothing.
No,
Alright,
you got nothing.
That's fine.
Roll
I got
to hit.
a 36 to hit.
That will hit.
Cool. Cup 12. Holy something. Good something.
Alright. Don't worry, I have the damage in hand.
Holy hammer. Fantastic.
Aww. That would be awesome.
It would have.
Does it get its own hero point?
No.
No.
That needs to be addressed. If Matt Matt can essentially right now, we all have our hero points right now. If Matt threatens to basically re-roll a failed save, he's basically playing chicken with me.
Pretty
'Cause I
much.
can say,
Yeah, 'cause
I
you can
can
use it,
say,
right?
well, I can use that, but then that means we don't have. I'm less likely to neutralize his thing.
Mm.
I'm almost certain to neutralize ours. So Matt can basically play hero point chicken with me.
Mm-hmm.
Basically say, okay, yeah, you can cancel this, but good luck using hero points for the rest of the encounter.
For its final
Until
action,
someone knocks Lenore out.
it's gonna just do a pseudopod strike against. Hey, Quintus.
Me. What? I'm
Does it-
performing, you bitch.
20's
Can
not
it
gonna
even
hit.
Can it even
Nah.
see Quintus?
Well, he'll get a cover bonus.
I'm pretty sure it's an ooze. It probably has tremor sense and/or blind sight. Let's be
Yeah.
real here.
Maybe.
Shut up.
Quintus.
I got 25 to hit.
25 won't hit.
Can you
Dang.
please get close to it? Don't.
I guess.
Either that or Chorus can. down.
Oh, right, because Chorus can't hit. Yeah, from
Yeah.
here. I understand.
Bill.
Yeah.
I'm sending you a thing on Discord.
Thank you. I'm receiving a thing on Discord from you.
Your helmet's asking if you want to activate this.
Oh, I see. Oh, I don't even know what it does, but the the name sounds freaking great.
Google Glass does sound great.
The 28 will hit.
Well,
So that'll be an extra. That.
Yeah, right. That's a whole lot of stuff.
Pretty much the 10-foot bonus to your speed if you want it.
Hmm.
When it comes down to it.
Okay, interesting. I mean, I don't really have to move far at the moment,
Nope.
but I can foresee it happening in the future. Yeah.
Third attack?
Yeah, I guess so. Rose, you don't have like an actual melee strike that's worth doing, do you?
Available right now? No,
Mm,
I have
no.
nothing melee wise.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go third strike.
Alright.
27? It's gonna be close to the line, right?
The 27 will hit.
Yay!
Nice.
God, those holy weapons were really whittling it down. But yes! You're hasted.
Yeah, so I'll...
Third attack again?
No, I will, go like this. You got a reaction, Halcyon?
I sadly do not.
Ah.
Matt burned it.
Yes. Yes, okay. Then I'll
As
raise
much as
my
I-
shield, I guess.
I'd love the assistance here, but I do not get it.
Yeah, I could just move you, that's all.
Halcyon!
All right. I shall quick
Wait,
draw.
what was your last action, Quintus?
Raise shield.
Okay.
I shall quick draw another alignment ampule and toss it at him.
Fair enough.
Toss! That's a 32.
That will hit.
Wunderbar. One plus resist vulnerability.
It's all good. I got it.
Oh wait, no, 2, because it does the splash damage as well. 2 damage.
Alright. First action done.
I shall stride, and I shall quick draw my what? I don't even need to really draw the sheath. I just draw the weapon and don't take the sheath off, because that's a thing I can do.
Pretty much, it is a cane. Or it can hide
Um,
as a cane.
Yep. So I shall bap him. We are confidenced.
Defensed, I think.
Yeah, defensed.
Defense.
Normally.
Whack him.
Defense.
That's a 22.
That's a miss. I'm sorry. You kind of bapped the armored part.
Oh well.
Movement.
That's my turn.
That's done. Dear detective, do you spend an
Yeah.
action to sustain your spell?
A cackle.
Nice.
You have 3 actions.
Okay.
Ha!
I'll do the Drake first.
Yep.
It does aiming kind of down here, so it doesn't really affect any of us. Into Fireball.
Is this where I should have actually looked it up?
Oh.
Alright. So,
I do-
reflex.
Here?
His reflex save is shithouse. But it is enough. He'll
Aw.
only take half. But that's still a fair bit.
Giving him a Drakeheart mutagen.
Oh god. You're whittling his armor. Or you're whittling away his hit points, I should say.
Good.
Up here.
He's still standing, the ball of fire exploding behind him. His armor is scorched, the tentacles are writhing in pain. The eyes are still vacant, because fucking stupefied.
Martyr is unsure how this will go, but she catches the look in one of the many eyes. Casts Phantasmal Killer.
Whoa.
Well, it currently has a -4 to its will save.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, -4 for whatever I roll. That's still a 32.
Ah, son of a bitch.
Oh. Right.
But that's not a critical success. So he still takes the 46 mental damage.
And he's frightened.
Frightened 2.
Frightened too. He succeeded, didn't he?
Friend one.
Oh, frightened 1. There you go. I'll take the frightened 1. That's fine.
And with my final action, boop.
Just take cover.
Yeah.
Coward. Rose, how you doing? You're looking up into the eyes of like a 10-foot tall armored monstrosity.
Stand tall and we stand together. Together, we're invincible.
See, it's times like these I wish I had like
Oh, come on, I have a 22 to fucking...
just rolling below
breaths.
10.
Deep breaths. Yeah, I rolled a 10. Okay, I'll take a normal success on Inspire Defense, so +3 for a round.
So difficult.
And then I'm gonna hit it with Synesthesia. Try
Yeah,
and rewire
synthesize
it.
this.
Oh god. Oh, that stupefies making everything bad for me.
It's the idea.
No, I get that. So, with the -4, that's a 25. I believe that'll be a failure.
It will be. Are you gonna reroll?
Do it.
Yeah, no.
Okay, I'm not gonna counteract.
Oh.
He's gonna reroll a natural 1.
Rerolled a natural 20.
Fuck
Yeah.
off.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So, 39 takes the success to a critical success because it's a natural 20. But I'm out of villain points now. So,
Yep.
you're welcome.
Yeah. Not worth. We all still have ours. Not worth us all losing ours. All right, that's my turn, brother.
Alright.
Quintus, I'm gonna have to get Chorus. Actually, hang on. Last thing, Lenore is going to grab Chorus off of Quintus's shoulder and deposit him on Halcyon's shoulder,
Alright.
and that is 5. Oh, she's got 40 feet of movement. Never mind.
Yeah, no, she's
But-
fine.
She's fast as shit. All right, we'll take a
That's
+3 to AC, saves, and damage resistance 3 as well.
Nice. Alright. Well, him. Well, he's gonna open up with a pseudopod burst.
No, fuck you.
The Drake's not a target, so it'll be Quintus, Rose,
obvious.
and Halcyon.
Ouch.
Yep.
Quintus does a 42 hit.
Yeah.
Fuck.
42 hits.
27
crit?
damage.
It does crit.
It does
Even with
crit.
+3.
It
And your
is
shield raised?
even. It is even at +3.
Defender
so...
does not win.
There you go.
Has to meet or exceed.
Yep.
So, that will be 27, so 54 damage.
Even with the frightened, it still crit you.
Ooh.
Ooh, did that take into account the frightened?
Frightened 1, so it'd be a 41. So, just a success.
That will not crit.
Nice.
Apparently, people's
Good
names
call.
are covering up his
It's yeah,
token.
I'm
Good
like,
call.
our names. Hang on, he's frightened, isn't he?
Yeah.
So-
so what-
Good call.
27
good call,
damage
good call.
instead. That's
27.
before resistance.
Okay. What's resistance? 3.
You got 3 resistance. It
Halcyon.
ain't much, but it's
Sorry.
honest work.
Yeah, right.
Rose.
Yep.
Does a 29 hit?
29 doesn't hit. Nice. That's awesome.
Thanks to your inspired defense.
Yeah, that's twice in a
Nice.
round.
And Halcyon, are you doing a nimble dodge?
No, I'm keeping my reaction this time.
Howard.
You get crit, brother.
That is a 41 to hit.
Oh fuck.
That will.
Crit. Right?
Even with the bonus for your armor?
That'll just crit me.
Just crit? Ooh. So 52 damage.
Ow.
Holy smokes.
It just
again,
kind of
Does that incorporate the frightened? Try it twice.
it would have been a 41 to hit.
Yeah. Okay.
So
That's still a crit.
it
50
leans
what?
52. It leans
49.
back, kind of pushing its shoulders back, and the cavity in its chest just launches out with tentacles and just whips around and strikes everyone in the corridor. He's kind of happy there at the moment. He just didn't want to be pinned between a dragon and everyone else. So, for his last action, he's just gonna do a normal strike against Quintus, because he's the chunkiest boy here. 23 is not gonna hit though.
Nope.
Speaking of Quintus,
Alright. Holy Hammer. It's sort of like Holy Diver, but different.
Bap.
Does that have reach 5? Or reach
Yes,
10?
I have reach.
Yes.
it is a reach weapon.
Yep. I also have innate reach.
Isn't that a meta magic thing though? Doesn't that require an action or no?
A flourish now. I don't. It's not a flourish. I think it's just
No, I can lunge, and part of the single action of lunge, I can strike.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, so it basically just gives me reach.
He
It's-
did
I gotcha,
not
gotcha,
like
gotcha.
that as you slam into the side of him, cracking the armor. The holy energy from the hammer just kind of seeping into it, and we're starting to see the glow of the holy energy
Excellent.
just kind of permeate through its entire body.
That's what I want. I'll do it again. Hopefully. No, I won't.
Nah.
Halcyon, hit him.
Yay! I'm in range.
Bop him with your holy thing.
I'm gonna bop him with my non-holy thing, which is holy because of the holy thing.
Nice.
The rings.
The
'cause
two
that was a
holy
br-
things.
Oh
that you
God, I've
stuck
gone
your fingers
cross-eyed.
through the holy
That
things.
was a brilliant idea. That's a 33.
That will
Hey,
hit.
nice.
Wonderful. He's flat-footed against this attack, and he's frightened. And we don't have any other bonuses, do we?
Nope.
So flat-footed.
Just defense.
Oh, one more.
One more. Brat.
All right, I think that's you done though, Quintus.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, are you
Yes.
saying as in he's almost dead?
No, as in
No,
you.
as in one more, and it would have critted.
But he's immune
Oh.
to crits anyway.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
All right.
Crit specialization effect, I guess.
Well, actual Halcyon, as opposed
Yes.
to reaction bullshit Halcyon.
Reaction bullshit.
Reaction
Oh, is
bullshit.
that how it is, man?
I see how it is. I shall bap him again with the same arm.
Nice.
That's a 36.
That's a good roll.
Yep, no. All right.
Double sixes, baby.
Double sixes too.
Are you getting like sneak attack stuff because heaps of people are in range, or is that
No,
No,
because
he's
he's
immune to
fucking
precision.
immune to precision and
Immune to
crit
crits.
damage.
okay.
because
He's a
knows.
slime. He's a slime.
Yep. Sorry.
Most importantly, he's not immune to mental. We shouldn't be complaining.
Yep.
I mean, yeah.
There is an
Like,
intelligence behind all that.
I was
Yeah.
I was expecting this.
All right. Well, you bap him again, and he does not like that one. Not at all.
Cool.
He probably has like resistance 5 or 6 though. I don't know what it is on average per level, but he's probably got about weakness 5. So you're probably dealing like 5 or 6 extra damage every time you damage him at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it probably works about right.
Yeah.
And
like that.
I'll hit him again.
Bop him again.
I'll bop him again.
Is there any point to using your last thing to give
Oh no, reroll.
Bill flanking? Wait, are you really gonna re-roll that? What if he does he has casting stuff?
Does he?
Oh fuck. Yeah, he's got some kind of magic in him, right? He did the thing to the captain.
27.
27 will
He's
hit.
flat-footed and frightened. Yes, so that's 13 more damage.
Ugh, he does not like that.
And I shall use my final reaction to enter a parry stance.
All right. Detective.
Okay, good old cackle. My flame drake will use his fly speed. Pop.
Oof.
Nice.
See, I knew this was going to happen.
Oh, not very good at the hitting though.
Well, he did have the fireball breath, but no, that 20 will miss, even with the sadness.
How far away is the ceiling?
It's about a 15-foot ceiling.
Cool. Climb speed 15 feet. I walk up the wall and hang off the ceiling.
Yeah, but how do you walk up the wall? No. I'm interested.
Very important.
Perception
Describe
check.
What?
Got it.
All right, sure.
Anyway.
32, 23.
Then
The 23 will not get it.
Oh.
Okay. I'm
There's a
paying
lot
attention.
going on.
As the bard and kind of in charge of keeping track of everybody, I'm paying attention.
as
so-
Maro starts walking up the wall, you can see it's either her shadow sticking to her or her sticking to the shadow on the wall. It's not
Okay.
entirely certain, but
All right.
strands are attaching to strands as she just casually walks up.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty.
Very
I
nice.
love the visual in a I hate that kind of way.
Yeah.
And then,
yep.
keeping eye contact, Phantom Pain.
Whoa.
Will save. His worst save? No, his second worst save.
Oops, sorry. Ignore that.
No, that's all good. I figured that was a press. 20 will be a failure.
Ooh. Full plus persistent plus his sickened for his sickened one.
He is not immune to sickened.
Go
Gross.
figure.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be gross.
So that's
What happens when an ooze throws up? Does it just divide?
4 damage and 3 persistent damage.
Alright. Where's my blood token? Alright, I think that's you done there.
That is me done.
Rose.
Command goes off. And Porus, riding on your shoulder, kind of leans into you and goes, "Buckle up, old chap! Battle's not even halfway over." And you heal for 31 as he leans into your neck.
That is a divine spell. So godless healing is now turned off, but that's
no.
okay.
I don't know if it has the. He's a cleric in
Divine
past
spell.
life. It probably has.
Yeah, it's a divine spell.
Well, apologies.
It doesn't. It's more important to have the hit points at this stage.
It is.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
As has been
Well,
previously
apologies.
established, it's better to, yeah.
All right, and then I synesthesia this fucker.
Or at least you try to. I'll do the will save.
Yep.
I have a 28. So he'll be
Including-
effective for 1 round.
Well, hang on.
No, he's
frightened.
demoralized as well. So
Yes, he's
that'll be a 27. Only has,
demoralized. Oh,
just
fuck,
has to
that's-
meet or exceed.
All right, that includes the stupefied, yeah?
Yep. I got a 32.
Damn. Okay, so he takes DC 5 flat each time he uses the concentrate action.
Yep.
It's clumsy 3.
Oh god.
Fuck! I should be enfeebling him each time.
It's a new ability for you. God, you're just stacking up
I'm
that
thinking
shit.
I'm thinking, oh, I'm not dealing precision damage, so it doesn't apply. No, he should be enfeebled 1. So if you want to add that to the list, please.
Oh well, from now on. All right.
Makes all creatures concealed from it. He's immune to
Alright.
visual effects, though.
Yeah, but he still processes
Yeah.
stuff. So basically, I've just given him like blind sense and he's used to movement sense, or tremor sense and he's used to blind sense, and
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Yeah. I've rewired all his shit.
Yeah, no.
Alright.
And you see all the eyes just kind of starting to dart around, still glazed over, but they're kind of, well, they're equivalent of being on ecstasy, I guess.
Yep, that's fine. That's my turn. So no bonuses for me this turn.
Alright. Well, he's gonna try to do something. He's gonna use his pseudopod burst. Now, he has a... God, this is gonna hurt. But... Alright. Quintus?
Yep.
He's currently getting done for a lot, but 27, will that hit?
No.
Oh.
That'll miss. Martyr.
Healing.
Yep. You're on the ceiling, that's great. 38, will that hit?
Yeah, dog!
But have you considered stealing?
Wait, what am I at? That mutagen gave me a +5 to my AC, right?
+5 item bonus and a dex cap of 2. So
9 plus what's your dex?
14, so 2.
Yeah.
So 5 plus 2 plus 9 plus 10. 19, 26, 27.
your AC should be
Yep, just
28.
that's okay.
Base.
So,
Just making sure.
critical?
Critical.
Critical. Ugh, made my day.
Oh, thanks.
Oh dear.
This will take you to 0.
Great.
Does it?
Uh,
Oh right, you have been hit previously.
33, double that. Then
Yeah.
you take the resistance.
Boop.
Alright. And Halcyon.
Off the ceiling. On
Yeah, I was just about to say off the ceiling then.
Are you using your nimble dodge?
I am not.
Alright, will a 28 hit?
No, because I am in parry stance. I am at 29 currently.
Alright, now I have to check something quickly with the synesthesia.
Now the question
Now-
is, did it meet the DC flat checks each time?
That's not a bad idea. Yeah, it's got to make 3 DC 6 flat checks or 3 DC whatever. Yeah, DC 6 flat checks.
That's from...
All things are concealed from it, so it needs to make a DC 6 flat check each time it attempts to target something.
Okay, no, he's good with that. Alright, so we'll do the DC for the person that actually hit.
Mm-hmm.
I will publicly roll this.
1.
You wish.
Well, yeah, but
So, with the 9, he succeeds on his flat check.
Okay. He misses Halcyon, and then for his third pseudopod thing,
Well, he's going to use his free action to launch himself to there. This does
Whap him.
invoke an attack of opportunity,
I will take it.
because it doesn't make him immune, just no terrain.
Oh, I don't think I hit.
That'll miss.
ooh, I don't know. He's
He has a lot. Clumsy.
Yeah,
he
does
has,
have-
he has
he does
negative
have a
3
lot.
to AC. He has negative 3 to AC as well, Matt.
Yeah, that will hit.
All right, cool.
he's
But he'll take that damage. But he's still standing, which is
does the
what's
dragon
important.
get an opportunity attack?
Is the dragon still here? Or does it dismiss on my turn?
It'll dismiss on your turn.
Cool.
Unless you wake up and sustain it.
Nah.
I hate this dragon.
Just done with the dig widget. For his final action, though, and I think we were all kind of afraid of this,
Yup.
he's going to use his final action to subsume Detective
Mhm.
Maxwell.
Yep.
He will gain some hit points. And that's pretty much him done. He will also be able to use some of her abilities, but that's something for later. We see the tentacles from its chest just kind of launch out and attach themselves to the detective and just starts dragging her up and inside. And you just kind of see the dear detective kind of just hanging there, mostly suspended. And you hear the low laugh from it, just... The shadows are mine again. Quintus!
I'm gonna do one of these, because I haven't done one of these yet. Oh, man. That's a really bad roll. I don't think that passed, did it? No.
No.
Fuck. Alright. I give him one of these.
That'll hit.
Cool.
Way to take away his healing, meanie.
And I'll give him another one of these. Nope.
This, unfortunately, is give it a swing and a wide berth.
Is it helpful for anyone to move at the moment on my turn?
Yes.
Yes? yeah, if only, right? Yeah, step up. If I can find the thing, which I can't. Oh man, did I delete it?
God.
I'm going to just assume that you did to battle, and I'm just
Yeah,
going to move to
I'm
here.
doing it. Yeah. Oh, there it is.
To battle!
Called to battle, not step up. That's why I couldn't find it.
Alright, well,
Can
Halcyon
any-
gets into position.
Someone wake the detective back up. I've got a plan.
Working on it.
I think that's you done though, Quintus?
Yep.
Alright, Halcyon.
Me. All right. Question, Matthew.
Yes.
Would I be allowed to battle medicine the detective whilst she's in the armor?
You can barely reach her.
Okay.
If you want to try to remove the detective, it's an athletics check.
I wasn't attempting to remove her.
Oh, I
I
know.
was just attempting to stab her with morphine.
No, she's kind of got like... Yeah, no, it's...
It's a scene oddly reminiscent of the series that she originates from.
Did
No?
she drop
Is
the
it not?
staff?
Okay.
Or does Rose have the staff?
I have the verdant staff. Unless we switched.
She would still have the staff, because the pseudopods kind of take control of her.
Right.
It's
Chorus
okay.
doesn't
it's
have
fine.
another heal.
Nope.
What you
Would I be
doing?
able to feed her a potion?
She's too
You can't
far
reach
up,
her,
man.
brother. You can't reach her.
It's a large-sized creature, and she's like smack bam in his chest.
Right. I'm gonna whack him once to enfeeble him.
Yep.
Whack! It's a 24. With all of his minuses, he's flat-footed, frightened, and
Yep.
all that
No,
jazz.
that will hit.
Wonderful. He's now enfeebled as well. So his strength is -1,
Yay.
as all his strength-based attack rolls.
Nice.
I shall attempt an athletics check to remove the detective.
This will take up your last 2 actions.
2 actions?
It's 2 actions to attempt the removal.
Got it.
And you should probably subtract at least 3 from the DC because
Lots of stuff.
he's
24.
clumsy.
He's
24.
clumsy, he's enfeebled, he's
You don't have a
frightened.
reroll, do you? Because you burned it on an attack. You retard.
Yeah, because that won't be successful,
No, despite everything.
despite everything. It's close.
How close?
You'd need an extra 2.
Fuck.
That's too many.
I think that's you done, though.
Yeah. But he's now enfeebled.
That's very true. Well, he can't do anything with Marta, so she stays unconscious. But, good news, detective. You don't have to
Hooray.
do any stabilize checks.
Oh, great.
Because
It
it's
is
currently stabilizing
Tenebre's
you.
turn.
Well, yes.
Tenebrae is independent. He gets an action.
Indeed.
Flip it off.
So the dragon is gone, I guess.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
You can't sustain a spell when you're
Huzzah.
unconscious.
Okay, so I'm going to say some things. You tell me if this works.
Okay.
Tenebrae would like to jump in there
All right.
using acrobatics
All
as
right.
a jumping skill.
As a roll through.
Yep.
Take out the potion Mata keeps and feed it to her.
I don't think he has enough actions with independent,
That'll
Nah,
be 3.
Beans.
because that would be move, interact, and then
Correct.
interact again.
Well,
Unless he's suddenly an alchemist.
he's gonna do those first 2 things then.
Because he has the manual dexterity.
wow.
That will not be enough, unfortunately.
Since I'm unconscious,
Do
does
you
my
have
hero
a-
point go to him?
Yeah.
If you want to use it for your familiar, you can.
Pizzazz.
Yeah.
There you go. Yes, Tenebrae can jump up into the cavity. It's gross and it's disgusting.
And with his manual dexterity, he'll get the potion ready.
Alright. Rose!
Okay, everything is terrible.
Everything is terrible.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a lot of debuffs on him. Holy shit.
Knock the clumsy off.
Yay!
I'll just leave that there.
The other 3 are still there. Alright, first things first. Oh god. I've got enough. Command. Lenore interacts to draw a potion.
Yep.
She moves as part of her independent, and then uses the other thing from command to administer a healing potion
Okay.
to the detective. I gotta figure out which ones I've got. Give me a second. Edgewatch regulars, bag of holding.
Also, persistent
Oh,
damage.
no.
Start of the turn or end of the turn?
Start of the turn, and then
Alright.
flat check. 1 lesser healing potion, so whatever that does. That's how many
Lesser-
hit points you got.
I believe I have.
2. I believe it's 2d8 plus. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that one.
19 hit points.
Nice.
And then
This is
standing up as tall as I can.
Yep.
I use a free action to burst into flames.
Okay.
Yeah,
Actually,
right.
no, I don't. It's not a free action. Never mind.
Alright.
I stand up as tall as I can,
Yep.
and I go. You'd best let the detective go, or this is about to get a lot more messy. I cast suggestion. Leaves the detective alone.
Good call.
They
do you
can't
see that
Save
much?
save
if you're
DC
on
is
fire.
save DC is essentially 32. Ignore all the shit.
I got a 36.
Gosh, dang it.
Pretty good save.
I got a 17 on the die, so.
Mm.
All right, that's my turn.
Alright. Well, in its action, it takes the 3 persistent damage.
Yeah. Die.
Yeah, cop that. Ah,
It had 2 hit points left.
Well done, Bill.
Hilarious.
So, you see the detective's eyes start to go conscious again as she's fed the potion, and you see the slight struggle happen as she tries to free herself, and you see the thing within the armor trying to take control again. But as the burns and the persistent damage continue to eat away at it, we just see the pops of light start to come out from it as one by one it starts to split apart as beams of light kind of just start shooting out. And in kind of a sunlight burst, the armor falls to the ground empty. Congratulations.
Wow. I would like to point out, I thought we were about midway through the fight, so I stepped away to go to the bathroom as soon as my turn was over. Which is why you didn't hear me react to it going down.
That's pretty great.
It had weakness 10, and you just dumped.
Weakness 10.
Yep.
Oh my
Wow.
god.
And you dumped a lot of stuff on it.
Okay,
Yep.
I was clocking it in at 400 HP.
320.
Okay, and assuming it had about weakness 5 or 6, and my count for damage was about 300. So I was not that far off. I was like, okay, fuck, we've lost the detective. We're gonna have to burn some stuff getting her out of there.
Because, yeah, no, it was going to start.
Come on, dearie, drink up, come on. Tenebrae, for goodness sakes, will you hold this? Claws, whatever
Absolutely,
meant for
yes.
potions.
The tentacles are, in fact, gone now, though.
I
my
shall
God.
attempt a medicine check to battle medicine the detective.
Okay.
Obviously dropping a weapon.
Oh, of
in
course.
order to do so. This was a baseline check. So that'll be 2d8. Healing. No. That's a critical. That's 48.
Oh, baseline healing.
16 hit
Baseline
points.
healing, he says. Plus
Yeah.
the...
There's no pluses. It's just 48.
Okay.
So,
Alright. Holy shit.
you'll be able to bring the detective back to consciousness.
Well, that was successful.
I do a real
painful.
good stretch.
Yes, you kind of burst into sunlight there, dear.
That was
It was-
fun.
Most unlike you.
Very, actually. Don't let me ever do that again.
I'll let Tenebrae handle that one.
Oh yes,
No
you'll never do
promises.
that again.
Okay. Wow, I thought you were going to end up like the corporal there for a moment. That was unpleasant, to say the least.
It was stupid to think it could control me.
Um,
It was this close. It was this
Yeah.
close.
This close
Oh.
only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, thank you.
What
Yeah.
I'm really trying to
Nice.
say is that I should have just hit it again.
Yeah, no, actually.
we had,
Probably.
we had no way of knowing it. It's
No,
a slime.
we had no
It's
way
not
of-
like it's gonna show fatigue.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right. Holy shit. Okay, are we heading back up to the surface or?
I'm tempted to check around a little, actually.
There was
Wow.
one thing left to do. Lenore, do you have that chain for the statue?
I do, darling. Do you want it back?
Yes, please.
Are you positive it's necessary? I was in on one of my contacts last night, and I think it might go for quite a nice price. Around 6, maybe 700 gold pieces.
I'm sure we can find that in
Matt,
some
don't worry
smaller
about that. I made that
locations.
number off the top of my head.
I know, I was going to say perception checks.
Oh. Eh. That's a 30 from me.
Well, Halcyon, you'll hear distant hoofbeats.
Oh, fuck.
I'll-
Yes, Lenore, I believe we best do that. It shall make our escape easier.
On it now, darling.
Can we navigate our way back to the statue?
If you're going to go and do it, that's fine. But
Yeah.
I'm not going to move you around and shuffle you to all that. But as
what
for
do you
the
mean we don't get to say black puddings again?
as for loot, Lenore has like detect magic, doesn't she?
So does the detective.
No,
Yeah.
Nora does not have detect magic.
All right.
One of them would.
Well, dear detective, the armor of the creature does react.
That armor's magic as hell.
I mean, not as hell, but
Magic is the abyss.
Magic as heck.
I can,
Nice.
I can probably delete the fuck off and stay there, can't I?
No.
No.
Too late.
It is how we.
I think
will remember
that
this
applies
day.
to the Shambler too.
Well, as I understand it, no one's really gonna poke the Shambler, so
No. He's part of the environment, like part of
Yeah.
the How do you say it in Absalom?
it's
Ecosystem.
Puddles District?
Yes, yes, part of the whole experience.
The cleanup crew.
Doing
You
a valuable
see-
service to the society. All right, is there anything else in here? Let's check these alcoves and all this shit.
Well,
Checking
having a
with
look
detect
around,
magic.
it had kind of made a home here. You see
Yes.
the telltale.
Yes.
You see the telltale signs of
Yes.
a mess of tentacles or growths that have been coming up from the crevices in the wall. and
No.
they're burning away.
Do you have a spare fireball? Okay, nice.
They're going away now that the creature is gone. But no, it was making something of a hive-like home here. But there are various corpses down here,
Yeah,
bodies
that's
that
what I
it
thought.
had used up over the years, because it's probably been down here for a while. You really want me to get to the treasure, don't you?
Yeah.
No, no.
No, but if you were going to get to the treasure,
Now would be a
It's fine.
good
It's fine.
time.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Most of the weapons and armor, because he's mostly just taken down like common people and guards and things like that. So most of the weapons and armor down here are not really usable. If you want to spend the time, there's a fair amount of gold you can pick up just from going
Yes.
people's pockets and other things thrown about. But in particular, because Rose, you got the 36, so you'll see this. Kind of. What's up?
Nothing.
You right?
Uh-huh.
In one of the corners, as everyone else is kind of collecting the coins, the ooze-like substance starts to melt away from one of the corners, and you see a loot.
A loot?
A
loot.
whole loot.
Isn't
Okay.
loot a plural?
All right.
L-U-T.
Okay, I want to pick it up.
Yeah.
Okay. Detective, can you take a look at this, please?
it looks magic as heck.
Fuck
just
off.
just a mundane loot.
Could you take
Yeah,
a good
no,
look
it's
at
just
it,
a
please?
standard loot. It's fine.
Please. I'll love you forever.
It's a mimic.
no.
Oh, wow. It is magic.
Oh. Fuck.
Magic as heck.
You know, weren't you identifying something similar the other day? I believe they're worth quite a fair bit. Good for selling, right?
Wow.
Have I already used lore recheck today?
No.
No, you
You've still
haven't.
Okay,
got-
well first of all, I'm gonna burn my hero point on it. There we go.
There
It's
you
31.
go.
Okay.
Does everyone want to see this?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I do not have a picture for it, but
Oh.
Okay, that's fine.
Mundane loot. This loot has no magical properties whatsoever. Oh, okay.
It's boring and not worth anything, and it kind of smells like pee. Huh.
Not
Well,
even a loot.
That's an odd description, but okay,
Okay.
cool.
It's a normal crooner's loot.
no, it's a greater crooner's loot.
Nice.
Now, the usage should be held in two hands, but regardless,
That's-
for all intents and purposes, this does act as a staff, magically speaking, but you use it as a loot.
Oh, okay.
So it's a staff that's shaped like a loot.
Gotcha.
Ah, all right.
Man, your stuff's just gone real wide and hard here, hasn't it?
Yeah. Okay. Is there any chance I could spend some money on it and bring it up to a +2 item bonus to performance checks?
You would have to
'Cause-
spend money on it.
Okay, because otherwise I'll have to swap it out. Because
Aw,
yeah,
like
it's
that.
like switching to a +2 weapon for me. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Another time. This is awesome. Nice.
But yes, like I said, it otherwise acts as a staff. This is
Okay.
one of my homebrew items, as you can
Oh
probably
fuck! I was
tell.
just about to say I was gonna sell it. I'm so sorry.
Wow. Okay.
I am
You can
so
sell it if you want.
No, I won't do that. I won't do that.
It can be improved if you invest the money into it, though.
Nice. I will do that instead.
So it goes to the greater, then to it goes from greater to major, etc., etc.
Yeah.
But I'm currently experimenting with the idea of staffs that don't look like staffs.
Yes, that's awesome. This is way cooler.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, hello?
Does it have to be prepared as a staff in order to use it as a magical instrument?
No.
Nice.
As long as you're holding it, you get the bonus to your performance checks.
Cool. Got it.
Otherwise, the ooze thing is destroyed.
And
Congratulations.
Yeah, that was very smooth.
Yes,
You
Yeah.
did really well, and you debuffed it to hell.
Yeah.
we
Ah.
did. I overestimated how much health the detective had.
Oh yeah. Well, you took Nick took 40s, 30 something, and then 56.
Yeah.
So
I was dead no matter what was happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I was just
If I
like,
had-
I need to hit her at least
I had-
twice.
If I had not healed Halcyon and instead inspired courage, that round would have gone a lot differently.
Yeah.
Oh well.
And I kind of
It's okay.
wanted the detective instead of Halcyon.
Well, I can't really
Why
do
not
much
me?
special.
Yeah.
Like,
Why-
a lot of my special stuff requires other people. So it's kind of...
Why not me? You could have knocked me the fuck out. and
Yeah,
then-
but he hadn't hit you once already.
Oh, that's fair.
Opening salvo,
All
detective
right.
got hit once.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But that will finish off the session. I do have one or two announcements though.
Yep.
First announcement. This is probably going to be the last session with Roll20.
Okay.
Wow! Holy smokes!
We will be switching over to Foundry for the third book and for the downtime associated with this. I just find Foundry better when it comes down to it. The lighting effects are a lot better, and I know they're not necessary, but I just like the bells and whistles.
Hmm.
And
Bells and whistles.
I just think it's neat.
yeah, just like I think it's neat.
Don't crump with your homie.
Also, we're staring down the barrel of about 3 to 4 sessions of downtime.
All right.
Nice. Time for some fucking role play.
Money.
There is a mini adventure that will be in there.
Ooh. Side quest.
Side quest mostly to get everyone used to Foundry.
Yep.
Like combat in Foundry before we launch into the actual book. But otherwise, the last announcement is I'm participating in Jasper's Game Week this week. I am going to be a guest player on the session that'll be happening on Friday, May 7th, I believe. 3:30 to 6:30. I'll be
Cool.
Nice.
I'll be a player and we'll be raising money for Beyond Blue, which is a
Awesome.
charity that helps, well,
a
depression,
lot of people.
suicide support, that kind of thing.
Yep.
Will you be hosting this on your channel, or
I
should
will
we go and
not.
find it on their channel?
It'll be hosted by the Ardent Roleplay channel.
Mhm.
I will be posting links and things during the week onto my Twitter
Cool.
and everything else like that. But because I know a lot of people do watch the VOD for this, if you could show up on the Friday or even to any of the Jasper's Game Week stuff, it's a great charity. If you can donate any money, you can. If not, just being there and supporting the cause is fantastic.
Mhm.
Very
Awesome.
cool.
Otherwise, I'm just going to sign up from the stream and I'll be back with you.
All right. Nice.
Cool.
Cool. Okay, everyone. I'm not gonna go through the reports again, but as always, we'll be back here 6:30 next week. Next Sunday. It'll be Mother's Day, but I don't think that will really slow any of us. Otherwise, the VOD for this will be up in about 24 hours on YouTube. We'll just post the links in the chat again. Nope, they're still up, so we'll just leave that there. Gotta love that chat box. But otherwise, we'll see you next week. The Supers game is currently on hiatus and might be cancelled. I'll let people know. Check me out on the Twitter, YouTube. Otherwise, thank you for showing up to the stream. For all of you watching the VOD, I do appreciate it as well. The numbers are fantastic. That said, I hope you have a great day, great night, great week, great whatever. My name is Matthew. This has been Edgewatch presenting for Pathfinder 2nd Edition. And remember, we are the storytellers.